You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome
to
the Thrill Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Sane and petty.
Cherry TNT.
And your boy Jeff.
And we got Lauren on the boards.
We in this piece.
The ones and the twos.
You know,
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
ones and twos.
That's all we need. You feel me?
I really kind of messed y'all up. I
Wow.
messed the flow up.
Wow.
What was that?
I mean, you know,
I didn't know where to start.
it was just,
It's like, I forgot where I am.
it was just
one
extra
finger is
chill.
just cold
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
hell.
It was
it
a very
was-
chill intro.
Yeah.
Well, how you been, Cherry? Where the hell you been at?
Yeah.
I've been working, man.
Been working.
Been working a lot.
Life trying to beat you down, huh?
No, it's
It's
not.
doing good?
I'm beating life back.
Oh,
Talk to him.
shit. She
Talk
winning.
to him.
You got life on the
Let's
ropes.
go. Let's
Right.
go.
Yeah.
So where do y'all want to start this week?
Huh.
Throw
Do
it.
y'all
Let's
care?
see.
Does
What's been
anybody?
going on?
Yeah. What's been
I feel
going
like I
on?
know nothing.
This has been an interesting week. Actually, a couple
I've been
things
going to
happened.
sleep at like 11 o'clock every day for like 2 weeks.
For real?
11 p.m.?
I've been,
Oh, shit.
I've been tired.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can start with Young Thug getting past some Percocets in the courtroom.
Percocet.
Oh, that's what the guy was talking
Doing
about.
drug, yeah,
It's
doing
a
doing
setup.
transactions. in
Yeah,
there.
Okay,
that's what I
so-
mean. It does seem like a setup.
It's a setup. It gotta
Because
be.
it's like, did you see that video?
I did.
It was a whole video. It
Ain't
just
no fucking
it
way,
looked
bro.
crazy.
4K. Anytime things are caught in 4K today, I'm like, somebody knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Which
somebody
is crazy. You think the fact that
Yeah.
we started to use cameras for everything now, like, you know, we should be able to just like clarify everything now. But now it's like if it's caught on camera, if it's too obvious, it's like, hold up, bro.
Yeah.
now
Just
it's like-
question it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was too good.
Because
I guess
why
it is live stream. Though,
why is
so.
dude just literally just walking up to you? All right, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just dropping some perks off,
Yeah.
and then got a bunch of other stuff on him on top of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the footage was with him in it?
Yeah.
The footage is with him in it. Young Thug is in
and
court
what's
during
the
jury
conspiracy?
selection.
Yeah, he passed it to him. It was pretty clear.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
court
Yeah.
during jury selection, so all the jury members and stuff are in there.
Yeah.
And one of his homies walks by him, daps him up like, "All right, peace," but passes him Percocets. And then as soon as he gets him, he's like, "What the fuck?" And then the bailiff, Thug turns it over to the bailiff like, "Here."
Oh, so you're saying like maybe Young Thug didn't know that he was going to be passed?
That's what
you're saying?
yeah,
Okay.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what had to have happened. Like,
Okay.
Set up.
All right. Yeah.
because
You can't move that way for real. Like,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way
Probably
somebody's
in
that
court?
stupid, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's one thing, like, YSL has been, like, folding left
They've
and
been
right. Young Thug has stood solid.
Stood. And I'm feeling like the dude who did it might have folded. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he did. Well, no, the dude, they've done research on this guy that passed him to Percocet. This dude is already serving life in jail and was convicted in 2019. So niggas is like, why are you even in court right now?
Facts.
What are you doing in court?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you just walking around without no fucking chains on?
That sounds like somebody like
bro,
state
just-
evidence. That sounds
it
like
was
he got turned.
It was
man.
like they woke bro up and they said, all right, there's your outfit for today. You can go ahead and pass this to Thug in court so we can get that on camera.
Your
chop
family
25
will
years
be
off
paid
your life
for.
sentence. It'll become
Yeah,
not life
or something
sentence.
like that. Now
Yeah.
maybe you'll get out at 60 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Hey man,
So-
look, conspiracies like that have been, or not even just conspiracy, but just stuff like that. It's like, of course, like, if I'm not saying that this is true, but sometimes like police can use people in prison for leverage like that.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, it's
Or
all-
it has been done before.
Oh, no, that's like, yeah, you're trained on how to do it.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
take
like,
care of your family.
people fold on each other.
If
so
you just do this
The
for us.
system's designed for it, for sure.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, people folding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're allowed to, because the system allows you to, by telling on other people, it reduces your sentence.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
because of that concept, straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can pull anybody out. If they know you know something, or they know that you can do something,
Yeah, that's true.
they'll chop
I'm
some.
gonna tell it.
They'll use you. I mean, because you're state
Tell it
property at that
all
point.
on a
So
Oh, yeah,
technically
yeah,
they
you're
can do
owned
whatever
by
they
the
want.
state.
Yeah.
I'm about to just put these niggas in the house.
You just
Yeah,
stick
they're real
them in
cuddly today, aren't they? They're just.
Come on.
I don't know.
there. Would they freeze if they left us outside?
Cuddly. I got Buble over here trying to go
Oh,
crazy.
Hey,
hey,
back
watch
on the
yourself.
wire again.
Watch yourself.
That
He's
nigga
not
is
even
really
caught. That's what's
stuck,
crazy.
yo.
He's not even caught. If he does this, it's because he wants to.
Yeah,
That's just
that's a
not.
fact.
That's just does not want to leave this area.
He can't hear nothing.
He's lethargic. Yeah, he's just old, man.
He old, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just old, man.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not registering. I don't think
Nah, it
anymore like
doesn't.
it used
It
to.
doesn't, man. He old, man. It's
Yeah.
all goody. But that's crazy to think that other guy has a life in prison. I didn't know that story.
Why does he have? Yeah, like why was
That
he?
is really weird.
What's
Just
what?
freely walking.
This
Yeah.
just doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, why is he
Like
there?
he got out.
Yeah,
Like
what's
on
the-
parole.
They let him out
I
for
gotta
the
look- I
purpose
gotta-
of.
of jury selection. I don't know.
I just
Like-
yeah.
I don't know. I gotta peep that. Hey,
You'd
look at
think
that.
they
Look at
would-
that shit go.
Tell me you're 80s baby without telling me you're 80s.
You'd think they would find a
baby.
better person to try and pull that off.
Yeah, it's got to be. I don't know. Like I don't think.
And he's
a bad
part of
choice.
YSL.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, I'm gonna
That
have to
guy?
I'm definitely gonna have to let her go soon because she just farted on me.
What?
She's getting
oh,
nervous farting
What, you
over
felt
there.
it or smelled it?
I smelt it. I smelt
Okay,
it.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
smelt
you felt it.
Smelt it, dealt it, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, no, that would be me. But
You're right. True.
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be me. But
She can't speak, so
Yeah, nah. Okay, I'm gonna let her go now.
yeah,
Shoot me straight.
yeah.
Go ahead.
But see, but that's why I was remember when the whole Nipsey thing happened. Remember the guy who shot him and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I was
Yeah.
asking you so many questions about the guy who shot him. You know, I mean, you clarified more that it was just like okay, they had a little history or something like that.
Yeah, they're from the same gang.
Yeah, they're from the same gang and all that stuff.
60s.
But
Oh, was
Right.
Yeah, shitty cuz.
yeah, but
Eric-
that's what I'm
Eric
saying. It
Holder?
was the same.
Is
But
Eric
What's his
Holder?
name?
But
Shitty
Eric
cuz?
was free at the time of the shooting, though. Eh? I mean, he wasn't.
was free?
It wasn't weird like this.
Oh,
He
yeah,
wasn't
Eric
like.
Holder.
serving
I
scenes.
was watching some video, but you know, it's YouTube, so you never know, you know. But I thought they were watching some video where they were saying like only like a day or two he was just taken out. He did
Right.
it,
No,
and then he
he's
was
in
taken
jail.
Back.
Eric,
Guy
well,
that
yeah,
shot
yeah.
Nipsey's in jail.
No,
but he's saying,
I'm
he's
saying
saying
like
at before, like, at the time of the shooting.
before he did it, I thought I watched some
Oh,
video that was
gotcha.
saying that he was only out of prison for like a day or two,
I
like
don't
he was
know.
released, and then he did it, and then he went back.
Right,
So
right.
people
That's
would,
what you're saying.
you know, but I'm not saying that that's true, but I'm just saying like you know, like I said, that's YouTube. So
Conspiracy.
So yeah, the whole Young Thug thing, though, it's like that seems like the dumbest thing, and it really does feel like a setup for real.
It does,
for
because
real.
what is that dude doing there?
Yeah, and then why would he thug do that?
Right.
Why?
Why the fuck? Yeah, and it's like they're pretty much
in 4K.
people think they staged that because you know that's in front of the jury, the people that are about to
Right, about to.
So they're trying to make it look like somebody setting him up to do that.
Yeah.
It's such a fucked up and slick way to set somebody up too.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
Because yeah, I'm sure Thug has been giving handshakes the entire time, He's shaking people's hands and stuff like that. So it's just a natural reaction.
Man, that's
How am I
so
supposed to know I'm
sleazy.
passing you something? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
so
Like
sleazy.
I could do that to any of us
Facts.
could do that to each other,
Facts.
and we're gonna just reach out for the
Yeah.
hand immediately.
Like
He
anybody
did the right
can
thing,
get
though.
caught.
yeah, anybody, and as
Yeah.
long as they catch that, and then that might taint the jury's
Yeah.
perspective. or
perspective
view-
of it.
Well, he
view of
actually
it.
Yeah.
they ended up helping him. If the idea was to hurt him, it ended up, in my opinion, it ended up helping him because he made the right choice in the moment.
And he dropped
handed
it
it to the
to the
bailiff.
yeah,
he passed it to the bailiff.
No, you passed to the bailiff.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
it to
he
the bailiff,
passed
so
it
that's
to the
even better. You know, he was like, this just happened to me. You know, so that's actually the most honest look that you can have in that
yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
Because it detached you from it. So I don't know who knows? Maybe it was that play. Maybe they were trying to make him look good.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think-
I
that's-
pass on
that's
draft.
That's too risky, bro. That could go left.
Yeah, it's too risky.
That's too
Yeah, I
risky.
don't
That's
think
true because
so.
the guy doing it's not worth
Yeah.
catching that charge just to.
Yeah.
This
for
nigga
a
had several
potentially-
types of drugs. They said he had weed,
Percocet.
pills,
Yeah.
and something else. All
couldn't
wrapped
have
up in
been-
all wrapped up in seasoning. They was like,
Couldn't have been in prison.
They was like, how did he get all this? Why is he
Wait,
in the courtroom?
wrapped up in seasoning. What you talking about?
to mask the smell.
Yeah.
So he had some Lowry's on him.
I don't know what he had.
Sazon?
Had
He had
some
a-
Sazon.
he had a-
You know
he had
there
a
was
bag of
booth.
coffee
There
on
might
him.
have been booth too. But
Wow.
yeah, he had all this shit. Apparently, he swallowed some, so they sent him straight to the hospital.
That's so crazy. Muling is a very crazy concept, man. For you to
Yeah.
put that in your body, damn that.
Yeah.
She
ain't
got
no
through
way.
that shit clean, didn't she?
Yeah.
I was worried.
That's not the first time she's done that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because when they're small like that, they just feel like they can do whatever they want. But yeah, I think the prosecutor is trying to set up Thug
She's about
because
to
it's
pee,
looking
yo.
like they're
'Cause
doing.
what if it was like laced with some shit? Don't you dare.
Lace was
Yep. Called it.
Oh.
Called it.
damn.
Anyway,
It's your responsibility.
Oh man, that was clutch. Aren't you happy you wouldn't have got those?
Yep, there you go.
Like, you know what to do.
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's clutch. That is funny.
There's Windex and there's scrubbing bubbles.
Pick your poison, motherfucker.
Right, there's scrubbing
That's
bubbles over
crazy.
there.
Dogs
And
are,
there's a
dogs are
Swiffer
funny,
wet.
man. Dogs are funny. Dogs are very obvious. They're not very like they all do the same stuff.
Same
man.
shit.
Yeah.
They all do the same.
Actually,
shit.
I got something that we could talk about because I haven't been able to fully work this out, but I'm going to tell y'all what it is. And I'm going to tell all the viewers what it is so that y'all know what's about to start happening. I'm just going to test this theory out for 30 days.
What?
And, okay, so I've done a lot of research on just watching a bunch of TikToks, Reels, for podcasts specifically, trying to figure out what are they getting going viral off of, right? It just be random ass Snapple facts, bruh. That's really what it be. Like, so many TikToks are literally like I just watched one before the podcast started, and they were reading a list of the people who were on the Epstein Island list. That's all it was, bruh. They were literally the podcast dude is literally like this, and the guy behind the camera, so you are literally just reading the names off.
Right.
And the guy's just like, and then simple editing. The person's picture's flashing.
Yeah.
That's
for
it.
sure.
yeah.
175,000 likes. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
So every week I'm gonna start, or if y'all want to start, let's just all bring one dumbass quote.
Okay.
That we
yeah,
could just
yeah.
dumbass quote.
Or something crazy,
Or fact
something,
of some
something like
sort.
that.
Some fact,
little known
some-
fact,
yeah.
something
some
crazy.
forgotten history.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm with that.
and
I
then
like that.
just a segment where we all just share our whatever.
Yeah. No, that's
And
a
I'm
fact.
just gonna cut all them bitches up. And
like
if
that.
one of them goes, nigga, we're doing it every week. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what?
I like that.
That's no. That gives people a whole new thing to come to us for.
Yeah. So if everybody does one a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you just chop them all together, like you said, in one reel.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
just,
chop 'em on it.
in general, the idea of segments that you can look forward to.
Fact.
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
same
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
And it's funny because this is one dude, it's a Hispanic dude. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all if you know, these niggas do numbers. Let's not beat around the bush. This 300,000, 500,000 likes every video. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And it's a Hispanic dude. He's got long curly hair and braces. And then his partner. They're always just chilling, basic ass setup.
Yeah.
And then he's always literally, bro. He be so hyped when he be reading these shits.
Yeah.
So did you hear about what's happening right now? He be going stupid.
You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
He
Man.
be selling it. He be like, so that's how we gotta come
Yeah.
to. He be like, okay, so the conspiracy theory actually is, did you know that in Toy Story the only reason that these were like that? Right? Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
They be selling the shit out of.
Oh
things.
yeah. Because I saw one that was about the Lion
Nigga,
King.
There had to be
Yeah.
an easier way to do that.
He scored. I saw one that was about the Lion King. I can't remember exactly what the.
You put some mysterious
one about
music
the Lion
behind
King?
it.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but they had to do something with Scar. But it was a
There's a lot of
conspiracy
like
with the
what
Scar.
do they call them? Easter eggs? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, Easter eggs.
There's a lot of Easter
Scar is
eggs
funny.
in all those Disney movies too.
Sure,
On top of that,
Hey, yo, side note. Okay, Scar was a little zesty, yo.
Yeah.
yeah, he
I'm
was.
trying to
He
remember
damn
what
sure
that
I
was.
know it's
conspiracy
little, yeah, he
was.
was-
Yeah, he was. Scar
I
was.
was just thinking about that. I was like, man,
Yeah.
he kind of.
Yeah.
Because he
didn't
didn't
have a woman.
hyenas.
Yeah, he wasn't interested in women. He just had a pack of hyenas and he kicked it with.
Yeah.
Even the way he like moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
for
remember
sure.
what it was.
Okay.
I remember what it was. The conspiracy was after he kills Mufasa, there's a scene of Scar eating, like he just ate an animal, and he holds up the skull of the animal, and people were saying that's the skull of a lion. So they were
it's supposed to be
suspecting that
Mufasa.
he ate his own brother.
Yeah,
They ate that he ate
Was it-
Mufasa.
It was. Yeah,
It was? Okay.
Yup,
Yeah, well, like the people, they were like zooming in on the skull, the shape of the skull.
Right,
of
it was a lion.
that he was holding up, and they suspected that it was the same structure of a lion. So they were saying like
he probably
he just
did.
ate. He
That
just
wasn't
ate
that
Mufasa.
wasn't like the Macbeth The Macbeth moment.
I mean, that was the reference
But
that they
it
were doing.
signifies both. But
Yeah, but it was
Macbeth was a skull.
It was a human skull.
I thought it was a human skull he had though.
Yeah, but in
No.
Lion King,
In the Lion King, it was like a
no, it was a
it
lion
was like
skull.
an animal
lion
skull.
skull?
Yeah, it was an animal skull. Because if it was a human
I gotta
skull, whose
rewatch
human
that.
skull is it?
That's true.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was like a
There are no
monkey
humans in
skull
it.
or something.
There's
Yeah, but
no-
you're right.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
no
yeah.
humans in it.
Some people suspected that. That's what I always thought it was. It was like a monkey skull or something like that. But
Either way.
going back to what you're saying, somebody
It was
was
a
like,
hyena
"Did you
skull.
know that the shape of the
everybody?
skull?" And they showed like the skull of an actual lion, and they were saying that it's the same. So
Yeah.
that means he ate his own
No.
brother.
But it had canine teeth on it. It had
Yeah.
canines.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it could have been any of the above.
Yeah. So
No.
I don't even know if that person was even right. That
Right.
it was a lion.
No,
skull,
but
you know?
they probably were
But-
because Disney. Well, that's the thing. Like Disney's great for a reason because every scene has
subliminal
like 7,
stuff?
Yeah, every scene has 7 subliminals.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the old ones.
Especially the old
What was
ones.
the one with the Little Mermaid? Like the one.
The castles
had-
look
was
like
a dick.
dicks. Yeah. The castles.
Yeah.
And
It
the
was a
castles
castle.
all look like dicks, but that's
Yeah,
random. But,
something
like
but
that.
it just looked. But no. The crazy one was that the priest that married them clearly had a boner.
Really?
What?
Oh damn.
I haven't seen a Little Mermaid in
Priest
a while.
that like
In the
there's a
cartoon?
yeah,
Yeah.
in the Little Mermaid, like he's a little short man, little tiny guy. He clearly has a bone. Like they animated a boner on a cartoon.
Are you serious?
character.
Sometimes,
Poking
you know,
out,
animators-
poking out on the front of his little.
No
yeah.
shit.
Tell him,
Definitely
19.
gonna insert
Sometimes
that.
animators they used to be like doing shit just to make themselves laugh and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it would just go over your
Yeah,
head.
because kids ain't gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not gonna pick it up.
Yeah, you're like 5. You're like, oh, dude's
There's
bricked
so
up.
many articles on like just I've seen articles for Easter eggs or references to older movie, like
Yeah.
other Disney movies in other Disney movies.
Right.
Then I've seen all the adult or all the X-rated hidden gems.
Yeah.
Then I've seen just the Easter eggs one. So it's like
It'd be weird, dumb shit.
yeah, they all have these weird levels. Like all of them have like 7 different.
Y'all see the Lion King one?
What?
Oh,
The wind. The
yeah,
wind.
I was
the
just
wind
thinking
writes
about that.
the word sex.
Something like I still haven't seen it. I checked. I still haven't seen it. But you remember, like, there's a part where
He's standing on the
Simba
cliff.
is on the cliff, and he's trying to reach out to Mufasa, who's already died. And remember,
Yeah.
there's this gust of wind and leaves and stuff like that. Before
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
I do remember that.
People
yeah.
suspect that in those leaves it spells the word sex. I've looked. I still don't
Yeah.
see it.
Okay.
But it's
Which
just
is
little
weird.
shit like that.
The
I'm
fact
look
there's
at it.
leaves blown by is just weird in general. It's the African Serengeti.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I'm probably splitting hairs. So,
Yeah.
so I think
Right. Like why
they really wanted that to be in there.
Yeah.
They forced that. The only other one I did know that was real though, in Aladdin, if you have an original copy, there's a point when like Jasmine's in the back and she's talking to somebody and they say like, "All right, take your clothes off." They tell her to take her clothes off. It's like something where something like that. It's like it's
Like you could
they
audibly
leave
hear
that
it.
in the audio for some reason. I don't,
Take you.
that's
close.
the only that I've actually heard that I was like, yeah, they did say that.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, they took it out afterwards though. They
Damn.
original cut stuff.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why they
yeah.
be putting it up in the vault because they got to go back and
They gotta
remove all the
go
weird
there and
stuff.
edit it.
Yeah.
It ain't just a recolor and brighten with better sound.
Yeah.
Nah, we over there making edits, nigga.
We taking this dumb shit out of here.
Yeah.
That's the
Wrong with
funny
y'all.
thing too, because there are different types of Lion Kings. Like I thought, like I bought the DVD of Lion King at some point, and I watched this video that was saying like the VHS version is different from the DVD version. There's certain things that they visually changed, and I didn't even notice it. you know,
Yeah.
until they pointed that shit out.
Got the 2B Lion King.
To be,
Should be Lion King. Facts.
yeah.
We can make a Tubi movie.
Yeah, Tubi goes viral a lot for how
Yeah.
bad the movies are that are on there.
No, it does.
We can make
I-
a good Tubi movie. A Tubi movie. A
Yeah,
good one,
we could put your movie on
Tubi,
Tubi.
right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, to be, you know, they talk about Shutter a lot.
Amazon too.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people put
Yeah,
their stuff on
Amazon will pick up anything. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems real obtainable, however you do it. But I feel like a lot of people have put their shit on Amazon.
Yeah, I know some people who had their shit on Amazon before. I probably just reach
It's
out
like
to them
the
and ask.
Netflix. Those are the deals that are harder to get.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm
those are
saying?
like,
Yeah.
they really like
Those are
they'll put like
contracts.
Netflix before it and shit. Like,
Right,
those
right,
are-
right. Yeah,
That's
They
when
make
they have
their
a
shit
stake
on
in
it,
it.
That's
like-
true.
Yeah.
They'll
needed
tag you.
Yeah, you needed a damn. There was a contract involved in
Yeah,
that. You know, like
yeah. You have to like
you
speak
met
to them.
somebody.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, we'll put this on our platform.
But Netflix is crazy though because they'll drop you just as fast as they pick you up.
That's
too,
a
though.
whole fact.
Yeah,
They
If
damn
you see
sure
something
will.
on Netflix, yo, watch it when you see it.
especially
That's true because it
yeah,
will be gone the next day.
especially TV shows. You got up to like well, it used to be 3 seasons, but now with Stranger Things is 4 and 5 and all that stuff. But usually like they have no problem just canceling a show. It's like, oh, it's not getting enough views. All right, it's canceled.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if it's viral, they drag it until it's not good anymore.
You don't even give it time.
Yeah. Huh?
You don't even be giving it time.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They don't give people enough time to look
give
at it.
Time,
To
nigga,
decide.
we've invested.
They don't be marketing that shit right.
Yeah.
And I was just
Yeah,
gonna
true.
say that
Also
too.
true.
I was like, and whose fault is it when you don't even like you just drop that shit and nobody even knows? So all we have to go off of is the cover and the log line, and if those shits don't grab us, we don't click on it.
Yeah. I mean, so some shows I do genuinely think they have to benefit from other people because I tried to watch Game of Thrones 2 times before I actually watched it through. I watched the first episode. I started to watch it, and I thought it was boring. I didn't want to watch it. For some reason, it didn't catch me. It didn't grab me. I was like, why do people like this?
Yeah.
And then once I actually,
I've heard that once or twice.
And then I heard people just rant and rave like, "Oh, it's so good, it's so good," and that made me want to. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna watch it." And then I watched it, and I was like, "Wow, this is a really good show."
Yeah.
But otherwise, honestly, I would have stopped at episode 1.
I'm gonna try again.
Twice.
I'm gonna try to watch that show again.
Oh yeah.
See?
You still
See what I'm talking about? See?
Damn.
But that's where the public perception of shows come in play. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear so much good shit, you like, ain't no way. What are y'all looking at?
I'm
And
like,
you
all right, well, damn, let me watch it.
The
then.
crazy thing too.
I
is
watched it though, but I just did not feel anything. Maybe I need to watch it again.
But this the crazy thing though. I feel like the first episode of most things
are kind of trash.
Are maybe not trash, but they're just a little bit slower.
Most.
But that's
Yes.
you know what
most.
I'm saying. So that's why
Most.
I'll be trying to figure out where in Game of Thrones that people. I'm thinking maybe it might be a combination between that. The world is so different too.
True.
That it's just like a lot is being thrown at you at one time.
Right.
Like, and you're like,
No.
not only is this new, but I'm like, God damn, y'all got a lot of shit. Y'all got a lot of moving parts just
You
in
keep
this
it
one
going.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
People
gotta-
clearly have a regimen of watching, man. Like they be on it.
And you got to remember too that Game of Thrones, during that first season, it wasn't an absolute hit when it first came out.
The budget was lower.
Yeah, like the viewership that it got. I think they said like gradually, like it became the most watched show on HBO. But when during the first season, like it was mostly people who already knew of the property that was watching,
Right.
And
for
who read
sure.
the books and stuff like that.
All the book people were watching
Yeah,
for sure.
But I think the general audience, it took them a season or two
That
to
makes
really
sense.
get into
Yeah,
it.
it was probably like the book love boost kept the numbers afloat for the whole first season.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
The book lovers and then the casual.
There's so many, like you say, Shane, sword and sandals series out there that are just boring as hell.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
And like, because there's 1,000 of them, man, like, and
it is.
most of them have multiple seasons.
Yeah, Spartacus.
And, yeah, right. And, some people like
believe people
Spartacus.
watch
I don't
that
know.
shit.
Yeah, but like it's just there's so much
There's so
of that
many.
shit.
Yeah.
watched
You
a
know what
bunch
I
of that sort of
can't? You know what I
shit.
can't believe what people watch, and I know this is gonna be real fucked up to say to
What?
a certain niche of people, but I don't get The Sopranos.
Oh, I don't either.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't either.
Dylan
I-
has tried to get me to watch The Sopranos. Like when I tell you, like Stan, like
That's what I mean.
Sopranos Stan.
They are out here.
I mean,
The
like he's
try.
quoting
They
the
have-
I'm
show.
gonna give it a
Yeah.
try because I
Like-
haven't watched it either.
So, so this is the thing.
I'm gonna give it a
It's-
try since it's so hyped.
Exactly. The storyline is literally so
It's
hyped
legendary.
up.
It's so,
There's
it's like
no
a
way
legendary
that
show.
it's not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, my main thing with it, I'm caught up on the visual of it. So the storyline is still probably really good. And even when I do watch like these little clips on YouTube or just like I've sat and watched 2 full episodes, it just seems like it really is just like a soap opera. Like it looks like soap opera vibes. Like visually to me.
Visually, it looks like a
it's
movie.
a drama. I mean, it's a drama.
Yes, it's like
sure.
to
It's
me
different.
it gives me a lot. It gives me soap opera visual vibes.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me the real. The story is so hyped up. I thought it would even look and feel as real as like Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Like that
Right.
that just felt different to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Visually.
visually.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because that was the hype of it,
Couldn't
right?
fuck with it.
Look at it. No, that was the hype of it, right? Like it's Goodfellas TV show essentially, right?
Got you.
But the thing is, like, from what I heard,
That makes sense because that is Dylan's favorite movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that's
It's
why. Because it's
Goodfellas
about
is a good
gangsters,
movie.
but it's about a gangster who is in therapy. You know, so
Right.
and he's trying to give up that life.
He's trying to be
you
a
know?
family
But from
man
what I
at the
heard,
same
like,
time.
yeah, but from what I heard, it's like it gets deeper and all that stuff. It's almost like a what's that word? a deconstruction of the genre or something, a deconstruction of the mobster movie.
the character,
That's just from what I heard. So that's why I'm like, okay, over these decades, I've been hearing so much hype about it. You know what? Let me just. I haven't watched it yet, but at some point, I'm just.
I've seen 2 episodes and maybe like 10 clips on YouTube. So the little I know how it ends.
I know the last shot.
I don't even know how it ends. So but like the little 3-4 minute clips, they be having me engaged, but I just can't sit and watch the whole episode like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've tried several times and I've only gotten through 2 full episodes. Mm-hmm. But I watch these little bits. It's just I don't like how clean they all look and like perfect they all look. You know what I'm saying? Like
give me a little grit.
Yes, there's no grit. It's too. They're
it's
too
like
clean.
Goodfellas minus the grit.
Yeah, minus the grit, and it's just like
Yeah, I guess what you're saying.
that's the thing about it. It's like okay, like they'll have the hair right. Their hair is always perfect. Mm-hmm. The nigga's hair is perfectly dyed. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no hair out of place. It's just too well produced. Like niggas is clean shaven. There's never a stubble.
So he's a made man, right?
I'm about to say
He's a made man.
No, but there's more people in their world. Though. That's what I'm saying. So
I think that's why Goodfellas is interesting, is because they're not made men in the beginning, and so they get their hands dirty. They out there burying bodies. They in the woods.
But we still see the other people though, and their perfection was still real though.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I'm not that crazy about mob stuff, honestly. It's not my favorite genre.
Oh, really?
I'm not. I don't know. I mean, it's okay.
It's gotta be done well.
Okay.
Like
it has to be done really well.
Like Goodfellas.
Because they think that you could automatically make a mob movie 3.5 hours long. Too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything that's mob is super drawn out.
Yeah, bro.
The Godfather, 5-hour movies. Like what?
Yeah.
It's like a go-to.
Who's that
niche,
for?
like,
yeah,
that's true. They did be long ass movies. All of them be long.
What
bro. Even Sopranos.
That's too much dialogue, bro.
Long ass rain.
So much dialogue. In The Godfather, do you know that they talk? They talk like this the whole movie.
Yeah.
And they just talk just like this the whole movie
For
to each
real?
other.
I still never seen The Godfather.
I'm not even.
Yeah, but see,
I've seen them all,
bro.
like,
I've seen The Godfather.
They're whispering or they're shooting each other, and it's like
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know. That's how I feel. I'm sure.
But
I've never,
We're modern day audiences as well. You have to keep that in mind too, because
True.
back like in the 80s and below. No, I would say below the 80s. Audience members had more patience because they didn't know blockbusters.
That's a fact.
That is actually really.
They could put an
able-
intermission in Scarface.
Yeah.
And
Or
people
other
would go to the
movies.
bathroom, concession stand, and come back to
That's a
finish the
fact.
movie.
3-4
I
hour
actually
movies.
think they need to
also
bring
good
intermissions back, but that's
Like the
another story.
Avatar should have had an intermission.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
yeah.
I'm all about character development. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I just.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just-
hey, why you
Don't
sound like
bore
him right
me.
now?
No, I'm the same
Don't
too
bore
because
me.
I'm all about it, okay?
Yeah, I'm the same too because I'm in the same
development?
generation. Like where it's like we're post MTV generation. Like we want stuff to be like
we wanted it
a little
now.
faster. Like so we all of us don't have the patience that audience members in the 70s did, where they could just watch a 3-hour movie
I guess
about
I
people
get what you
talking.
mean. Yeah.
We don't have that patience anymore. Where the ADD, music video generation.
Right.
So we need our movie. That's why Goodfellas worked for us because
Right.
Goodfellas moves fast.
Because
true.
Because if modern movie editors took the footage from Godfather, they would have chopped that down to a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Because 3 hours, at least 3
You can
hours
Martin-
of that
you can
was
Martin Scorsese
unnecessary
that movie
footage.
up.
Yeah, they were like you can, because at the end of the day, even if you haven't seen the movie or you have seen it, everybody knows all the important scenes. Horse's head in the bed. Okay. Car blowing up.
Yeah. I've seen
the-
all. I have seen all the most iconic scenes from The Godfather.
Well, yeah,
for
but see,
sure.
like a lot of people do though. But
Yeah.
it's one of those kinds of movies. Like they could have really trimmed the fat on that truly by our standards. But like you said, people were more patient with their movies.
Yeah,
back then.
Yeah. It's just,
The acting was better by arguably in a lot of cases.
The quality of actors or whatever you think. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and those type of movies today are like what people like who enjoy like indie movies. Like people like modern day people today can enjoy like a movie just about dialogue. But then you have movies like Pulp Fiction, where that's like just like that movie moves fast, despite that's mostly a movie about people talking, But it does move
But it is
fast.
high-paced,
It's our
though, yeah.
attention span, so
Fast-paced.
that's why we're not like.
It has a good balance. It's funny,
Yeah.
but yet.
Yeah.
The only thing with Pulp Fiction, bro, is that every time I watch it, I be like, I do not need the diner scene.
Which diner scene?
The very
The-
beginning.
Which diner scene?
With him and Uma Thurman in the
With him
diner.
and Uma
diner.
Thurman,
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Agreed.
Oh, you mean at the
I just don't.
Jack Slim?
That's the one. That scene, I feel like it lasts so fucking long.
So Quentin Tarantino will forever have at least one of those in his movies. in every movie.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
But I think that
diner
was for the
dance,
old heads. I think
The
That-
diner. Well,
yeah.
I'm talking about like their date, like the not their date,
The
but
way they go
yeah.
to Jack Slim's, and
Yeah.
but that was for him and his generation. That was for the
Gotcha.
people who grew up on Marilyn Monroe and all those classic 1950s. Because that's
get
what
to
that
feel
bar,
those
that's what
vibes.
that restaurant was. It's a
Gotcha.
throwback to that,
I'll be-
Elvis and all that whole era.
Yeah,
so
I'll be
I think he was
dying
just
for that
soaking
shit
in.
to go off. Every other part of the movie I
I
love,
love
but
that movie.
No, I
I like it too. It's
Yeah,
just that one
yeah.
part. I'm good
Just that
with
one
all.
part.
like it.
Just that one part.
Yeah,
it is
that one-
awkward.
just that one section.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
an
scene
awkward
is the
date.
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
It's the show, and the scene does serve a purpose because it's to get more about her idea of like what really happened
Right.
when her man murdered somebody. and-
It shows the tension between her and John Travolta.
yeah,
like the
to
sexual
see if
tension between them.
he's actually going to get in trouble and
Yeah.
fuck his boss's wife. And,
Right.
Yeah, so it serves a purpose, but I can see like how it could it could drag on because
It just drags, yeah.
Tarantino
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
dialogue guy, so he's just
Yeah.
he's just obsessed with people just talking.
And you're right. The entire dialogue of the scene is. I'm
Drinking
pretty
a
sure it's completely
milkshake.
unrelated to the entire plot.
Yeah.
It's completely unrelated. It's just it's just a scene of two people having on a date on a weird, awkward date.
Yeah, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
like, come on, let's wrap this up, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I wonder what is going to be his last movie. Because his last
he
movie
has
is
one
going to
more?
be.
Is that what it is?
He said he wants to make 10 movies and call it quits. So Once Upon a
okay.
Time in Hollywood was his 9th movie. So
I still haven't seen that one. That one came out in 2011.
oh well, speaking of
19.
like 17.
Was it 17?
Somewhere in that time.
wait,
Like,
what? What you said? Which one?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
That wasn't that long
2019.
ago. Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew it was like
19.
I
it was just a
believe.
couple
If-
years ago.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to see it. I
It's
didn't
pretty
see it.
straightforward though.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not as
Oh, you saw it too? Yeah, I saw it too.
It's pretty straightforward. It's
Yeah.
like it's a real event. But he pretty much just goes through the event. It's well shot, of course. He does
Yeah.
what he
Right,
does.
of course.
But I don't know. I don't know exactly how much you'll enjoy because that movie is like 2 hours and a half of talking, and
I
then
like
did they
all.
talk about?
I like
All to
Tarantino
build up
movies.
to.
okay.
Yeah. I
'Cause
like
if
all
you-
Tarantino movies.
If you know the history, if you know the story that it's about,
Yeah.
like he said, it's 2.5 hours of talking,
is it
just
about?
coming to that scene, all
Yeah.
to come to that
Gotcha.
one scene.
yeah,
That
at
one
the
event.
very end, that's when a crazy shit happens.
to come to that one event.
But up until that point, it's just people talking. There might be a scene where he
Who's
goes
in that
to
movie?
visit like an old man.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That
How
is
he's
one thing
gonna-
that I
I don't
remember.
know.
It was like everybody was in that movie.
Yeah,
Like, all the
Brad
famous people
Pitt.
were in that movie.
There were a bunch of people in that. Yeah,
Yeah,
just being weird,
yeah.
being weird
And,
individuals.
and see, and there are scenes where, like, I remember seeing this one critic. He didn't like was there's a lot of scenes of Brad Pitt just driving. And and it kind of just like okay, like he's just driving. But I know the reason why is because Tarantino like recreated an entire block of L.A. And made it look like the 1970s. Like in real life, like no CGI. Like he had people build like different stores and shit that they used to have in
damn.
70 or whatever. No, or 69 or whatever. Yeah, he did that whole block. They made the whole block look like the 1960s, the late 1960s. So he wanted that shot of just him just driving in the city that they built. To make
didn't
it seem
realize
like it's so
That's crazy.
but only if you care about that.
Right.
If you're not paying attention to that, you'll just be like, okay, we're gonna wrap up this scene of him just driving.
Right.
What a budget.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Movies
see
for real,
Blueface
man.
and Chrisean Rock had no jumper?
No.
I did.
And, oh, you didn't?
I did-
Well,
I did.
on
I
the
didn't
next
watch it.
episode
I heard
of
about it,
I saw-
but I
I saw
didn't
some
hear
clips
it.
about
I did. I watched
yeah,
the
on the
whole
next
thing.
episode of Blueface and Chrisean.
Yeah.
They were doing an interview. Blueface and Chrisean were doing an interview. I know. Chrisean showed up drunk off the Henny
It's
already.
crazy, man.
So is it all? Is it? So is the whole thing alcohol based? Is it just that she's?
I think it's alcohol based, but at the same, we talked about that before. Where I was like,
Was she just an alcoholic?
it might be something else too. But if it's an upper, if it is, you know what I'm saying? She don't be on no downers.
Her, yo,
That nigga
yo,
turned.
yo, her shit was slurring on.
Yeah,
jump, on
she
no
was drunk
jumper,
as hell.
yo.
But I think it's
Yeah, her
definitely majority alcohol induced.
I think so. How or why does Blueface put up with that?
What is the thing? Right after that, I mean, damn, they really know how to get them goddamn views, boy. I mean, we're talking they're so viral, bro, all the time. So she gets kicked out of the interview,
Why? What happened?
Nothing happened. She was drunk. She was crying.
Nothing.
She was like grabbing his face. Why won't you look at me?
Because
Like,
he talked about her in front of her without talking with her.
yeah. And then she was like, these people are asking us some hard ass questions, and that's how I'm answering them. And I was like, she was literally crying, drunk. And then he was like, oh, and then she started like low key like putting her hands on him.
Right.
So he was like, all right. He said, I'm gonna just leave. You could do the interview.
Yep.
Or I'll do the interview, but we're not gonna do it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
It was
then
weird, man. Yeah.
security, he was like, y'all better tell security, come get her. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah.
don't be the funniest part is Blueface instructing security in all these altercations.
He was
Yeah.
like, all right, get her
It's-
up out of here.
This nigga's awareness is
Yeah.
10 out of 10, bruh.
I know her. I know how she acts. I know how she
Yo,
gonna
his
move.
awareness
Like-
with security is so high. Like when he fought the family outside and they were all like the big crowd he had a security. He was
saw that
like,
whole
he said,
thing.
"Why you facing me? Face them."
Yeah.
Face them. Like,
Yep.
like, no. If we about to get it cracking, you need to be facing the threat, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
And then
That wasn't even his security.
Just to piggyback off that, in that scene, bro, like he
you
was so
take her
calm.
out,
He was so calm
Leon?
about it all. I got you. He was so calm about it all.
oh, she's about to dump one.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Oh, she's looking for a spot.
Looking guilty.
Did she fart?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did she already?
No, she farted.
That's
though.
what I thought. Did she already?
Yeah, it's kind of potent. I don't know.
You checking
Y'all,
for shit?
y'all looking for the shit? Y'all smell something over there?
Yo, where my chair just go?
I mean,
chair
the shit,
just
it's kind of already been gone. We keep it being.
The back part. Yeah.
Just got to
Something
screw,
just back.
yeah,
Yeah.
just got to screw back on probably.
All right.
Before you lean back.
Keep it being,
Well,
man.
blew
or
it
you
back
can-
out.
You can start bringing that one over. I mean, we really do need to get rid of that chair. It's
To keep it
pretty
being, man.
ghetto.
That chair has been out for a minute.
It's got infinite lean back on it now.
Oh,
Yeah, don't go
yeah.
back too far, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Just take this one. Take this one.
Oh yeah, and then it'd be easier for you to get.
And I broke it. That's a snap right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's done. It's all right. It's kind of that.
Boy, you thick, boy.
That one really did need to go, man. I mean, it's.
Damn.
Yeah, there it goes, man. There it goes.
There she blows.
My body weight was holding it together.
As soon as you stood up.
Disintegrated.
Damn. Show the camera.
R.I.P. Hey, R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. just
Right.
killed the chair.
Yeah.
And I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's so hard.
Oh no, I don't know why I was thinking. I just watched Coach Carter, so I was thinking of that song.
Shut the fuck up.
Take this music.
Bro, they gave him such a hard time, and all he wanted them niggas was a C.
Yeah, a C plus, and all he wanted
Bar
them to do-
solo.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
crazy.
that shit was crazy. He was so savage in that movie. If they talked crazy, he was like,
Sam was on their
he'd
head.
be like, you owe me 250 push-ups. Like, goddamn, bruh. You know how hard it is for me to do 30 straight right now?
We're gonna be here for a while.
Bruh,
Not gonna lie.
250 and then come to practice tomorrow
Yeah.
and act like I can I can throw the ball up. How is any of this possible, bruh?
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah.
You know,
you ain't gonna keep acting up though.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I feel-
What was we talking about though? Leon was talking about the
We were talking
Blueface
about
and
Blueface.
Chrisean, but he kind of had
Yeah,
a
we're talking
It
about
gets
Blueface,
cold in
right?
here.
Huh?
Crazy how quick it gets cold in here.
Oh yeah, it doesn't take long.
Yeah. You know, like I feel like we're not really appreciating like Samuel L. Jackson while he's here. I mean, maybe some of us are, but
Shit, I do.
I feel like he's already, I mean,
like
One of the
I know he's
greats,
like a
man.
legend to us, but I feel like people, especially like people
She's in
who
that
are
water,
into
won't she?
I know
Marvel
what you
and
mean.
shit like that, they don't really know his like
she was in that.
how,
I know she was.
how legendary he is.
Sneaky
Yeah.
ass.
You know, I'm just feeling like
I don't feel
now
like he's
he's just like
heavily
he's Nick Fury, you know?
Does he have any Oscars?
No.
Does he have any
no,
Oscars?
No. And but speaking of Pulp Fiction, speaking of Pulp Fiction, I gotta check to see if he was nominated for that. I don't think he was. I know John Travolta was. He was nominated for like supporting actor or main actor or some shit. But Samuel L. Jackson, to me, he stood out more than Travolta did.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he
Travolta was just
stole,
white
if
and
anything, he
popping
like
at the
stole
time.
the
That's really
movie,
about
Without
it.
a doubt.
and that was his big break,
Yeah.
essentially.
No,
you know,
without a
like because I know he was in Jurassic Park the year before, but he was just like a supporting role.
Right.
But that was his like, oh, Samuel L. Jackson. Whoa, damn, this guy, you know? I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
You're right. No one else
what I'm
could have done
saying.
that.
Oh, I'm
No
sorry.
one
Did I
else.
break your concentration? You know, like
Just
the
honestly, just his
iconic lines.
just his character.
Yeah.
How are you telling me that character was ever supposed to outshine Butch?
No,
partner.
Vincent.
Vincent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like,
No, come on, nigga, let's go.
I agree.
yeah, like how is that character never stood a chance? It's
Yeah.
like this nigga is clearly
And you know, my
the
name
figurehead
is
of
the
this dude.
Lord.
Like maybe not really,
Yeah.
but he's definitely the one that's getting you know what I'm saying?
Oh, without a
yeah,
doubt.
so if he wasn't nominated for that, I highly doubt he was. But if he wasn't, like, that is one of the biggest crimes. Like, he had to at least be nominated for Best Actor for that movie. He stood out that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Tasty Burger scene alone was
That is a tasty burger.
Oscar worthy. Man.
Yeah.
For you to go from 0 to 60 like that, that's good acting, man. That's good acting.
Yes, man.
To go from like, oh, he's being funny to like, oh shit.
That's probably the first movie where he was no, because I remember he was in Jungle Fever as well, Spike Lee's Jungle Fever. But that was the first time we really like saw his power to yell and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Marcel Wallace look like a bitch?
Does he look like a bitch? What?
What? Ain't nothing I ever heard of. Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah. What did he say? Do they sell something in what? Do they speak English in what?
Yeah.
That's not a
English,
country I ever heard
motherfucker.
of. Do they speak English in what?
Damn, bro. He was going so stupid,
Does he
bro.
look
Yeah,
like
bro,
a
I was
bitch?
snapping, yo. Yeah, he did that very well.
Yeah.
Nobody else could do that.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Oh, okay. Thought it was shit.
Oh,
Nigga.
No, ma'am.
she didn't even care at the tables there.
Right.
She just take it with her.
I thought this was shit, but it's.
But you were saying something about Chrisean and Blueface, though.
She's pregnant.
Yo, that's the new development. Yeah, that's right.
Is she actually?
I was saying earlier. I was saying that like Blueface was hella calm in that moment when all them was trying to gang up on him and shit.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that whole thing. He was calm. He was really the voice of reason.
Look, we're
His whole
realizing
family was fucking
We're
wild.
realizing
He-
Blueface ain't that bad of a guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's not that bad of a guy, bro. He's not that bad of a
He
guy.
doesn't take accountability, but
Bro,
she's
that
still
whole video just
continually
showed me that he was
continuously
really
not.
the voice of reason, bro. They came at
Yeah.
him crazy, and he was trying to talk him down for a solid
I mean,
10 minutes, bro.
I agree. He is the most reasonable in an unreasonable
He's the most
situation.
adult out of every.
Yes.
But now after
Yes,
their
I agree.
whole. So the security picks her up or whatever. I mean, she's kicking and screaming. She's throwing a temper tantrum. Like
It's pretty bad.
Like she kicks a TV and the TV looked like it's about to fall off the wall. I mean, they have to physically carry her out the location.
But it was bad from the jump, man.
It was bad from the jump because she was like
She was acting like
drunk,
a 6-year-old, yo.
Yeah.
It's like they'd ask her questions and she mumbled the answers. She didn't want to answer. I'm thinking, okay, you came to an interview.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Answer some questions.
But
Just-
after that fiasco, 24 hours later, she announced that she's pregnant. And Blueface tweets. So all the blog sites, of course, they're posting. Congratulations, Blueface and Chrisean. They're expecting a baby. He was like
Immediately, that's not my baby.
He said that is not a Blueface baby.
That baby does not have a blue face.
Hey, and then he went on like a little rant after too. He went on a little rant after like,
That
hey,
nigga
Jesus
said,
God.
Lord, please.
Hey,
That nigga cleared the air immediately.
did.
Don't y'all get it twisted.
hey, well, look, during the No Jumper interview, he did mention that she has other dudes that she
Like,
deals
Oh
Dudes,
yeah,
he got, like,
and then he
on a
said-
regular basis.
He
He
said
said
he
she
called her 10 times in the last
10
year.
dudes,
Yeah.
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 Stop.
And that was one of the main things that he was saying. He was like, it's not that she'll have a dude that she just got some dick from one time. He said she's going back. She got 10 niggas and I don't know which one she gonna go back to, but it's a rotation of about 10 of them. So
So it could be anybody's.
yeah, so he was like, he tweeted immediately. He said, that is not a Blueface baby. Chrisean has been with over 10 men in the last year. So I'm not claiming shit until the DNA test is present.
DNA time.
But it just
Jerry
made me
Springer.
laugh when I
Let's
saw
bring
him do the prayer hands and was like, Lord Jesus, please, or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, nah, please, not me, nigga. Like,
Did it again.
Wow, man. Yeah, that is
Bubbles,
the situation,
how?
man.
Not Jerry Springer. Who's the other guy? Maury?
Maury.
Yeah, bring him out.
Maury
Bring him
Oh
out.
my God, that would
Maury.
be amazing.
Yeah, bring him out just for this.
Maury's
So
funny,
now
yo.
one thing though that I do want to mention that I think I do like the way Blueface handles himself in most situations, even though I don't agree with boxing your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas they box their women.
I don't know.
If it's equal, if it's
Like he was wearing a white
If it's
beater.
equal-
a bitch two-piece you in both your eyes.
But this is the thing.
Hit you with a Henny bottle.
We're not. No. It's one thing for one-time occurrence, right? No. He's been boxing her for the last year. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
no, they fight. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. It's like if I'm scrapping with my girl once a week, now we have a problem.
Yeah, it's past abuse. They fight.
Bro, I enjoy sparring with you at this point. Like,
I enjoy it.
But it's mutual.
bro,
Like,
literally, this is mutual. That shit is so mutual.
who do you blame?
Bro. But
That's how I feel about
the
like,
only thing
you know?
the only thing outside of that, I don't feel like he jumps. I don't think he doesn't mention that he's gonna pay for something that she just broke fast enough for me. That
I agree.
bothers me.
I thought about that when she kicked the TV.
When she kicked the TV, number one, Sharp, who works at No Jumper, and said, "Look, if it's broke, don't worry about it. We'll take care of this
Right.
after." AKA, I'll pay for whatever she breaks. This same thing with Kai
Kai
in
at
their
the
bedroom.
fucking
She
chair.
throwing chairs and dropping hole.
Yep, putting holes in his wall.
He should have just been like, "I'm gonna send you something. Don't worry about that." You know what I'm saying? Like, he not quick enough
I agree.
to. He don't give a fuck.
He not taking accountability.
Mind
bruh.
you, while she's tripping over there, kicking shit, he was like, "This is gonna be bad." You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like on some, this is gonna be bad, just like playful energy. Like,
Right, yeah.
he does not jump to pay the bill of her damages fast enough for me.
I agree.
It's like he's too aware of what value she actually brings as far as like shock entertainment
That's it.
goes.
That's it.
And
Yeah.
he just kind of lets it rock.
He's letting her. He's letting
Unless-
her bread.
Yeah.
Butter her bread.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. But you're
Unless
right.
there's
though.
a conversation that happens before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They always seem really sporadic though. Like,
Yeah.
and
Seems
it just
like it
doesn't. It
pops
doesn't
off.
strike. Like, okay, if Whack 100 was there, if Whack 100 could stand to be around her and them, I wouldn't expect Blueface to say it.
No, you
I know
expect
Whack
Wack
would
to
be
say,
like,
yeah.
"Don't even worry about that. I'm taking care of that." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, because there's nobody on that level with them, it's kind of crazy. Like,
You know, I think maybe that contributes to his ability, like his patience with her, because like you said, after you do that, after you apologize like that, like for the second or third time in a meeting, you spaz the fuck out because you're
Yes,
like, all right,
bruh.
all right,
Yeah,
yeah,
bruh.
you're like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
gonna
like-
sit here and keep on.
this is crazy, dog.
Yeah,
like,
you're an adult, yo.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like
I get
he's
it.
so consistent. Like, but now apparently, based off his
Consistently
tweets,
not care.
based off his tweets, he say, "I'm done now." Though, you know,
He
what I'm
says he's
saying?
done, yeah,
He
yeah.
says he's done. I guess boxing for the last year wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Pregnancy.
I
has
just
done
saw
it.
the video, the one where Whack 100 is blanking on on Chrisean.
And then she tried to talk money with him. She was like, "I'm
Yeah.
getting money." Though he said, "Little girl, what? What you just say?"
Little girl, what? Not
He
little
couldn't
girl, what?
believe she had the nerve to say that to him. This nigga is damn near 50 or 60 years old.
because he's too old for that.
He's too old for that shit. He's like, "Look, I'm an old nigga. I understand. I work with rappers, but no. I don't get. You know, are
Not
you
this,
with,
though.
with a little girl?
Yeah.
Like with a girl? You know what I'm saying? Whack might have a daughter older than Chrisean.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, working with rappers is normal, predictable shit. Okay, you're gonna pay the smoking fee in
Right.
hotels.
Exactly,
okay?
right. There's
You know what
certain
I'm saying?
shit you're signing up
right.
for.
It's like you go. It's there's little things, but that's so manageable though. That is so manageable for you to pay a couple little
That's
extra.
manageable. You can't
Yeah.
manage somebody who just might kick the TV, who might give the TV sweet chin music.
That's old school
Like-
rock star stuff. Rock
Yeah.
bands,
Yeah,
rock
it's
bands,
just
Like,
Right.
bitch, you
like
banned
that.
from all Hilton hotels. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they probably are. I wonder how many hotels they're banned from, or what kind of bills they
True.
receive from, like,
That sucks,
or
though, 'cause
Airbnbs or something that they've rented. You know,
You
what I'm
leave a
saying?
trail of places that you can't go back to.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's like you burning bridges, man. That's too
She
much.
was in
man.
that hospital skipping, like, "Oh my God, I can't wait, y'all. We're gonna have a baby shower." Bro, I'm in fear of this baby. So now,
On his birthday.
do
though.
we think
On his
the-
birthday. Let's
do
not
we,
forget this.
Do we think the baby will? You know, sometimes
blue
when women
face.
get pregnant, it
that baby
saves-
is not gonna make it.
She can't. Well, I mean,
She was just drunk.
yeah, I'm about to say,
was
well,
just
she
drunk, but it was early still.
Yeah, she didn't technically know.
Yeah, she was. I'm excusing all that.
She had that
because-
weird moment where she was whining in the beginning, and because she was crying, rather. She was crying when she came in the door.
But you know what?
and she
did
said,
say-
"I'm either pregnant
she
or I'm
knew
on
it.
my period."
And Sharp was like, "You can't. Both of those can't happen."
He was
baby.
like, "You can't have both. You're like,
Stop.
it's one or
What
the
is
other."
that?
But yeah, so there was
piece of
one.
wood.
It was one of those. Which, yeah, hopefully, if she sobers up though, we're gonna see.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, some women it really gets them straight. Some don't give a fuck. Like, I've seen women who are clearly 7, 8, 9 months pregnant, smoking cigarettes and taking shots. I've seen it. So, I've definitely seen I definitely seen some big belly women smoking cigarettes more than
I
one.
have.
So
Smoking blunts, yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking blunts is a big one. I've seen
smoking
that.
blunts
I've
is
seen
definitely
that,
a big one, which they seem. I think some people think that's better than smoking a cigarette.
No,
I'm like,
just
my
smoke
nigga,
a bowl.
Yeah,
it's like you're
If
hitting
you're
the
gonna
same.
smoke a bowl.
Yeah, maybe. I guess
Right.
if you really feel like
And you
gotta.
really need to.
Yeah.
If you really need to, but
That's like the one glass of wine is okay argument.
exactly.
Chill out.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you need the fucking glass of wine? Sit your ass down.
What's
you
one
need
glass
it.
of wine even gonna do?
Yeah, what are you? Yeah, you just need that taste that bad though. Yeah, you fiending, bruh. And
That's
she got
crazy.
and she got Henny. She got Henny on her.
She got a
on her-
Henny thing. Yeah,
She got a
so-
Henny thing, so that's different.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. Her palate is.
If she's drinking brown liquor with a baby in her,
she has a refined palate for alcohol.
well, let's
Yeah.
pray for the baby. I think that's what. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is one of the situations. Not everybody's supposed to have children. This woman is not supposed to have a child.
Exactly.
It's
Remember what the
possible.
shit that I was saying, like controversial shit about like if I ruled the world, I would have everybody spayed.
Yes,
Like,
bro. It's like
now you
not
know
everybody.
why.
This is
Now you know.
that's the crazy thing. And well, you know what else is kind of another crazy thing that I've thought about is a woman like Chrisean. It makes me feel bad for the women who can't get pregnant too.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this nigga, she would give all her money in her bank account to have a baby.
Right.
And this bitch that walk around Henny drunk for 24 hours a day.
Got 10 dudes on the
got-
Rolodex.
And, you know, like if this was not Chrisean, but this is just like a regular chicken, got 5 or 6 kids, 4 different niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a fucking baby factory. You know what I'm saying?
Will openly tell people that she doesn't like her kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These
Why
niggas
is that's like a new thing?
I know it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think so.
What?
Yo.
What are you talking about?
But
Yeah.
they're just finally
Being
starting
like,
to
I
say
can't
it.
stand your ass. Like,
Yeah,
tell them,
they're just. I think
This
women-
girl I know made a whole burner page to talk about how much she hates being a mom and how much she dislikes her baby.
It's crazy. Yeah, women. Yeah, they're out here, you know. They're-
And I thought I was tripping until I
think-
called my homeboy and I was like, "Is this real?" He was like, "Bro, I seen it."
But this is the thing, though. I feel like we've all seen parenting that you're not saying that, but reflected. It's like I don't think you love this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what
she
I'm
is
saying?
farting, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen some parenting that has me just like, do they actually love their child? Because I don't
No.
know. This is weird. I
Right.
think they're just finally getting bold enough to say it now.
No, yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, I think
But
they're
he
just
was
finally
fast.
getting. I
No,
think
no,
they're-
no. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like I feel like there have been parents that have felt like this. I don't think the mindset is new. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
women never had the platform to say that shit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
now,
True.
you know, they live in this time where
can say
they go
anything.
with their first thought with everything. So
Yeah,
now
and
it's
you-
just like
you open up the phone so it lives forever now.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
getting reinforcement in the comments.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. You got half a million followers on the page of you roasting your kid because you really don't like being a mom or this child.
Yeah,
that you
'cause
love.
I
You know what it is
yeah.
though? It's because these bitches be having these babies out of spite.
Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
didn't really want to even have,
A
kid.
child.
And
They
then
were trying to
imagine-
like keep
yeah.
keep a relationship or do something. They had some other ulterior motive, I guess.
But that
Oh,
A
goes
yeah.
lot
back
of
to
women have
Regret it.
spite babies. A lot of
Yeah.
women do.
And then just imagine when that kid now gets older and that video resurfaces. It's just like, oh my.
That's the
mother really
that's the
didn't
crazy thing that I
half
never
of me.
understood, even about like rappers or something like that. When you say something about your baby mom, like crazy on the record, I feel like and I feel like you still can't. I feel like there's no reason to ever stoop that low. Like she might do the most, which I mean, they be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just be doing the fucking most, dragging a nigga's name. But you, especially if Drake makes a line about his child's mother, which he has, he low-key said this child is a mistake. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like on a record.
Yeah.
But your son is definitely gonna be like 21 or 25, fully know what that means. Context and all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing out of context. And here
How
you
do
talk.
you explain that?
It's on tape, yeah.
Is
That's
he gonna
crazy.
say, "Oh, it's just lyrics"?
Right.
Well, it's even worse with Eminem because he made a whole song about killing
Facts.
his wife.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's just like, I wonder what his daughter
mother of his
feels
child,
about
yeah.
Exactly. Trap Lord Ross just dropped a for those who don't know, Trap Lord Ross is just like a hip hop documentary journalist. This nigga will drop a 3 hour documentary on one subject of hip hop and go into every detail. But he just dropped one about Kim and Eminem.
that. Really? Oh.
About how they were the most toxic couple for like 20 years or some
Yeah.
whatever the title was.
Yeah.
But they just dropped like some long hour and a half documentary about their relationship.
You
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like you think his lyrics were like grounds
More
for
towards-
suing for like you think his lyrics?
Oh
were-
yeah, because he even talked about like like fuck you, Debbie. Even his
Yeah,
mother.
real violence, used her name, whole nine. Like,
Yeah, he
wouldn't
hated
that-
his
if
mother.
she
He hated
wanted
his
to-
wife.
Yeah, he definitely. I would think that could have been if they wanted to. They could have
Yeah.
pursued some legal.
Or did they? I mean, like, I don't know if his mother. I
he
know
was in
his
court with
mother
her at some point.
Yeah,
I definitely
do remember that.
him and his mother
I remember
were
him
back
with
and
blonde
forth.
I missed
hair,
a lot. I wasn't
bleached hair
young enough to
stuff.
really understand and keep
Or
up.
you wasn't
with
old
the-
enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old enough to
So
keep
maybe
up
it was
with
for that.
keep up with Eminem controversies.
I was.
Yeah, it's not
on like an adult level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was.
you said what he said?
I remember.
I said, no, because I'm old. I was like, I was.
He was definitely in court with Kim, but I think that was a custody battle, and I think that's how he got his
With,
daughter.
with
Yeah,
Haley,
yeah.
Right, because
yeah.
he ended up getting Haley.
Yeah.
he got
yeah,
he got
he
custody
did.
of Haley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like it's crazy because she's a full grown adult now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a
Wow.
podcast.
She has a
too.
And
podcast,
she's
yeah.
a pop. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she has a lot of viewers on Instagram and shit
Yeah.
too. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, she's huge. But
What she
Yeah.
be talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
think
I only
that-
saw one episode.
I saw somebody. I saw somebody kind of giving a review, and they were just like saying that she was just kind of like. just
Regular?
like a mid 20-year-old white girl, just kind of talking about
Doing-
life, and
talking about
chilling.
what they
yeah,
talk about.
Just,
Yeah.
She's chilling.
just talking about what they talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just so having
so-
her daddy Eminem.
traveling, yeah,
Yeah,
traveling.
yeah.
My-
I don't think it had a lot
My
to
dad's
do.
Marshall. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think there was definitely, there's moments of that, but it definitely ain't no what it's like to be Eminem's daughter podcast.
She probably avoids that.
Yeah, it probably avoids that at all costs because who wants to fucking hear every episode of you talking about what it's like being somebody's child? Like, I
Bad-
don't
that's
want to hear
every
from none of
episode
the.
is
I don't
just
want to hear
about
from none of Michael Jordan's kids.
It's bad enough that we already
About what
have
it
to
was
deal
like
with
to be
like
his-
every celebrity is some celebrity's kid. So it's already bad enough.
Nepo
that,
baby epidemic.
yeah, right.
So like, don't put in our face, please.
Yeah.
Just play. At least be good at what you do, please.
right.
But it's funny though because the only episodes I tune into is the episode when they have a parent on their.
Oh, yeah, facts. I ain't watching that shit outside of that though.
True.
Yeah.
because like there's tons of like people, celebrities that they have their kids have a podcast now, and I don't watch any of them. But if they have their father or their mother on there, their famous father or mother on there to interview them, Sylvester Stallone, his daughter has a podcast.
Damn.
And the
How
only
old is
episode.
she probably like 35, 40?
No,
she's that old?
I don't
30?
know. She might
I think
be
she's at least
maybe
mid-30s.
Mid-30s, maybe.
Mid 30s, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
early-
Sylvester
early
Stallone
to
he's probably
mid-30s.
like he
70.
looks 60. He's probably about 70 though.
Too old to be taking steroids. That's all I know.
Yeah, facts.
Still?
low-key.
Probably. He gotta be.
I
He
don't-
got. You
yeah.
can't get in that shape that quickly without taking steroids.
Yeah, maintain.
Is that
Yeah,
no?
he's
oh, so-
76.
Side note,
Oh, yeah, he
side
okay.
note. I hurt my own feelings the other day. I found out how many celebrities use steroids. To
That's
get
a lot,
to the-
bro.
Damn near all of them, bro.
It's
Yeah,
really
The
disgusting,
Rock,
actually.
it's fucked
The
up because
Rock.
He's
Yeah.
like the one that you don't want to use it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, like
But you can
pretty
tell
much everybody
because
is jacked.
The Marvel superheroes. too.
Chris Hemsworth is like one of the only ones that I'm pretty sure is not. He is natural, dude.
Yeah.
That is his actual physique.
But I was about to say, yeah, but and we knew The Rock because we knew the wrestling Rock.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't using them back then.
He
Though.
wasn't.
That was
No.
his actual. That was
No,
his
no,
actual
that's what I'm
physique.
saying.
Yeah, he started
was
using
strong,
them
but
for
he
Hollywood.
was lanky though.
Yeah.
Right.
He was like, and then
Right.
all of a sudden he turned into a tank. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
The math just doesn't add up. 'Cause
Yeah, he
I'm like,
literally
wait.
he turned into a tank overnight. All
I'm
of a
like,
sudden.
there's so much footage and pictures of this man in his 20s.
Yeah.
How are you in way better shape in your 50s?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes zero sense. That's not
But yeah,
possible.
the whole
That's not how bodies
steroid
work.
or just,
Yeah.
I mean, and people in Hollywood and even people locally that we don't know.
Jacked,
Man,
steroids,
they'll
HRT,
be
TRT.
they'll be hitting the syringe on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In their kitchen.
Hitting
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then going to slam some iron around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
What
but
do
it
you
makes
say?
a
What
huge
did it do?
difference, though. But it makes a crazy difference, though.
Hey, don't forget to do this in the needle.
yeah.
Yo, please get the
It
air
does
bubbles
make a-
out.
Bruh,
Please
think
get
about,
the air.
bruh,
We'll
think
die on
about
the
how
table.
much they were pushing Stacker 2 on us.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah.
If I was going to take a steroid, it's fucked up, but Stacker 2 would be the first thing I'd buy, probably.
Yeah.
Just because it seemed like that was the one to take. All my favorite wrestlers are taking
Just keep it
it.
simple. Yeah, just do testosterone. Keep it simple.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
that makes more
Do
sense.
test-
Yeah.
Just do like Joe Rogan. Do TRT.
What is that?
Testosterone replacement therapy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
that
but-
makes more sense because you're just putting something that's naturally in there
Yeah.
that you already have, increasing it,
And, like-
instead of literally just like juicing yourself up.
At this point, honestly, for you, it's like, why not? I mean, like, no offense, but like,
Yeah.
it would see, like, for me, if I took it, it would make me go bald. So
really?
I got,
Really?
so I got a hairline to lose. You're good, man. Fuck you,
Oh,
you already
shit.
shaved.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
didn't know you
could
lose your
do
hair
it.
over that shit.
Nobody would
Me
know.
either.
You just get jacked all of a sudden. You'd be like, nah, I've been hitting the weight. Shaw.
30 days, I've turned into
Yeah, they'd be like, damn, why your neck so thick, bro? I just been lifting. Yeah, I've been lifting.
Yo, that is crazy. But I remember, man, I remember one time we was out somewhere. Shout out to our homeboy Drew. we were all out in a group somewhere, and it was like everybody was bringing the groups together, right? So just one big hangout. We were at the Ugly Monkey, I'm pretty sure, and we were all punching the little boxing machine in there. And somebody that one of his homegirls brought was there, and this nigga was like jacked and pretty well shaped, like looked like he's hitting the gym 5 days a week, right? But we're all punching the punching machine, and all of us are punching harder than him. Like me, Lauren, Drew, all of us are punching like you might have been there, man.
Yeah, you might have been there.
I
Like,
might
I
have
feel
been.
like you might have been there, but we were all punching harder than
even
this.
me, nigga. Like I was
think I
going
might
crazy
have
on
been
it.
Yeah, like we were all punching harder than this dude who should not have, like him and Lauren were similar in stature, but he was way
jacked.
more jacked
Yeah,
than
he's
Leon.
way more jacked.
Bruh. And then I think Drew talked to him later, and then he came over because he was asking him for workout tips earlier in the night. Then later he found out the dude was on some sort of hormones. It wasn't testosterone, but it was like hormone or something.
Yeah, because testosterone gives you real power. That
Yes,
gives you like
it gives you
that
real
gives you
power.
legit,
Yeah.
like you.
But he was on
you
some
really do.
sort of hormone. I don't
Animalistic
know
power.
what it was. Some shot that he takes.
But
Yeah.
also, some niggas get jacked thinking that it's going to increase their punching power, and they're not doing shit about their
No,
back.
it doesn't.
Like their back or their legs. Like
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
legs and your
yeah.
back, nigga, you can rock somebody if you got your back strong and your legs strong. If
you don't work it right,
you can have some small ass arms, but
If you got
you
your
got good
back is
for it,
good and your legs good, your core is good, nigga,
you knocking a nigga down.
Because if you just pile on a ton of muscle and you lose all your flexibility and all that
you're
other
not
stuff,
going
all your
there.
range, are you done? You cook.
But bro was disappointed as hell. He was like, he came to me, he said, bro, it's taking hormones, bro. Pissed off, nigga. Pissed. Just like,
You mean Drew?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I see Drew right now.
Because
Because I can see Drew.
I could definitely see Drew.
disappointed in this
He like,
nigga,
this dude a
like,
hormone,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like, how dare you cheat the process?
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
hormone. Man. I can
It's
see
funny
you with that.
because I remember when we was playing. I mean, dude was punching like 200 whatever less than everybody else.
Yeah.
So it was like a noticeable difference. We were all around the same.
Right.
All of us probably had 50 to 100 separating
Separation,
us.
yeah, it
There
wasn't
wasn't
that
a
much.
big gap, but he had the biggest gap. So he asked him, he's like, damn, bro, what's up with you? He was like, how did you get that? And you don't have the muscle. He said, oh, man, I take like hormones or something. He was like, God damn it.
Steroids.
So it's like all the bodies that you like, even trying
It
to
rocked
get in
his world because it's just like, damn,
yeah,
who
because
else?
even when you are trying to get in shape, most of the time people have a thing that you're going for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
have a look of some muscular type or whatever body type that you're going
Yeah.
for, and it's discouraging when you talk to them and you realize, holy shit, I could have been working at this for 5 years
Yeah.
and never got there.
Because at the end of the day, competitive bodybuilding is just all about form. It's all about
Yeah.
form, about how you look.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like
It's
if
not
you
about muscle.
Right, it's not about like actual.
definitely
composition.
ain't about how you
So
look,
it's like
'cause
if
they
you
be ugly
you
as
can take
shit
a bunch
up
of
there.
creatine and you'll have water-filled gigantic muscles, like you said, with no power in them.
Yeah.
But if you work out, that's why. But if you have an NFL workout, NFL player workout, then they
Power.
work out to generate power.
Power.
Right,
So it's
right.
like that's totally different situation. You are.
That's why the power lifters be so
Bubba.
big. Like the guys who drag the trucks or
Yeah.
drag. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
With those
guys,
big ass wheels.
Yeah,
and
them
shit.
niggas.
Push
Come
it.
here.
They're
But they
huge.
look
they're not,
fatty,
they're not
though.
cut, but they look fat. But they're just built for pulling
Right.
shit.
Oh,
Right? Like-
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
power lift, like real
Those
power
flipping
lifters.
those big
Bodybuilders
ass,
just have,
wheels
like-
and shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Bodybuilders, like your objective is just to have 2% body fat.
supposed to be
cut
that's
up.
that's your
You're supposed to be
whole.
cut up.
That's
That's
all
it.
you're chasing.
Yeah.
It's
The
just to have
bodybuilder
like
shit, they just be looking
single
gross,
digit body.
bro.
It's
literally-
nasty looking, bro. It looks painful.
Yeah.
It looks like it hurts.
And
Yeah.
and I also have a feeling that a certain amount of like steroids or whatever the hell, a certain amount of it definitely has to fuck with your mental because it makes
Oh,
you
for sure.
feel way better about yourself than you should.
What do you
Some of these
call it,
niggas,
roid
you ever
rage?
seen
Aggressive.
not even just that, but you ever seen those niggas that got the
rage.
crazy like the steroids that went bad, but they still be in the mirror posting like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
look like they look good and
Yeah.
shit.
And
I'm
you're like, yo,
nah,
that's not
they
good.
going up here, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Body dysmorphia. I think that's what that is, man. I think that's like when you are
It's
just
the male
obsessed.
version of body dysmorphia.
Yeah, you're just obsessed to the point where it's like you keep on. It's like those people that get plastic surgery. I overheard this like some females having a conversation about plastic surgery, and this girl she had BBL, and she was talking about how she said it's addictive. She said once you start getting plastic surgery, she said you just want to keep getting like the whole process. Like she said, like the healing and everything, all of it is.
Honestly,
addictive.
that's what
so
it seems
crazy
like.
to me.
Because who do we know in history? Once nobody ever has one plastic surgery operation.
Right, you just
No.
keep
You know what I'm
hitting that
saying?
thing,
Like
yeah.
it's always something next.
Something
Like,
to
They keep
fix.
going
yeah.
until it
Always
becomes
something to
not
fix.
good.
Even if you do it at a slower rate than everybody else,
Right.
even if you get plastic surgery every 3 to 5 years,
Yeah.
compared to someone who gets it every 1 to 2 years, you still are doing some shit all the time.
It's that chiropractic effect. Like, if I fuck with it one time, I got to tune it up from here on
That's
out.
the only thing
I
I
heard
don't like
about
about the
that,
chiropractor.
yeah.
Once you get that adjustment, once you
Yeah.
get
You
your
gotta
neck,
kind of tune it up the rest of the time. You know
That's
what
the
I'm
only
saying?
reason why I don't like the chiropractor, because
Same.
some people are too dependent on their chiropractor.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
you like a crackhead. You gotta go get your
Yeah,
neck.
bro.
I need my alignment.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. It's like you can tell they just. You
like
be
getting
tryna-
an oil change.
Bro, you be trying to, bro. You be trying to have conversations with them. They be like this.
Yeah. Oh, I need to crack. I need to get my. Yeah, I need an adjustment. I need an alignment.
Yeah. It's like I haven't been in a month, man.
Yo, the newest joint. Yo,
like
you know I've been
tense
watching
up.
online. You ever seen them do alignment on a dog?
Yes, I have seen.
No.
that.
That's wild.
No,
I've
the one
seen
on
that.
horses.
Okay, the ones on horses are crazy.
I never saw
the ones
that.
on
Those
horses
are
are
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, those are crazy.
I'm scared of a horse kick.
Man.
Nigga, that'll
You
kill
just
bro.
die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so deadly.
It'll either kill you
and
or
they're accurate,
paralyze you,
too.
bro. Like,
Yes, and they're accurate.
Their accuracy is wild
and you
too.
can't
Yeah.
dodge it, so don't try. You can't like.
It's-
Lightning.
It's too fast.
Yeah, it's too
Right,
fast.
it moves
Yeah,
as
bro.
fast as like cats move. You
Yeah,
know how
yeah,
cats
yeah.
just you know how cats are just goddamn
Yeah.
fast
So
as hell.
there's no wind up on it.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
because
It's
all the
straightforward,
power is
bro.
generated backwards. So it's like, so you don't even know it's coming, bro.
It's not telegraphed or nothing.
It's
You
not.
have
There's
no
no
idea.
telegraph,
Yeah.
bro. It's like-
Straight
Yeah.
lightning jab, nigga. Like,
You can see him when he starts
He be
it, and you
fucking
still
it
won't
up.
move quick enough. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
No,
he
bro.
got you, bro. It's like
Straight
a
lightning
Jesus
jab, bro.
Christ.
So the trick is to
that's
just-
a random fact right there. How fast is the horse's kick, nigga?
I don't even know.
or what
Yeah.
the pounds of pressure is or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
That's why it's like in the somebody
Punch
told me in
force.
zoos, nobody want to deal with the zebras because zebras be catching bodies.
Oh yeah.
Zebras
yeah.
will like end you. Africa is not where you want to live.
I've seen
Yeah.
mad zebras chasing shit, like chasing the safari cars. Like I've seen that like 3 times.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to the little joint where you can feed the animals out the window, when you get to the zebras, they're like, "Yo, put your windows up, G."
Just so you know,
Yeah.
just so you know,
Yeah,
'cause
right.
everybody wants to know
Yeah.
at
Right,
this point,
because
right?
they will bite your ass.
An estimated kicking force of a horse is about 2,000 pounds per square inch.
Okay.
With an average speed of 200 miles an hour, nigga.
Holy shit.
So,
That's-
so it's like a tiny little Honda Accord hits you in the face. Yeah.
Tiny Honda Accord, it's like a McLaren hitting you in the
I was
face.
about to say 200. Ain't all gonna
2,000?
200 miles per hour, bro.
200 miles per hour and what do you say is 2,000 pounds?
pounds per square
Yeah.
inch. Yeah. Are you talking about the
2,000
weight? You talking
pounds
about the
is-
weight?
yeah, that's like a Honda Accord. Yeah,
you
it's a
talking about the
Honda.
weight,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
that's-
So it's like you
fast.
get
but,
Souped up Honda.
but hitting in a focal point this
focal
big.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
a tiny little Honda
Yeah,
Accord
yeah.
hitting you. Yeah.
So it's like that's so fast. Like
Stinky
when you get hurt, like when he does it, you don't even realize that it
you
even
can't
happened.
register how
True.
fucked
Yeah.
up you are.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
it's concussion. It's instant concussion. You're going to sleep.
Yeah.
No.
Like there's no way you're unless he hits you in the body, unless it's a body hit.
Oh yeah, but even
But-
like if it hit you in the chest, it's like you didn't even realize that
Yeah,
it just happened.
yeah.
But yo, the
It was
other
so
part is
Don't let that man have a fresh horseshoe on.
Oh yeah, that's it for you, bro. Well, the other part is too. They aim for your head on purpose.
Yeah, they try to get
yeah.
you out of
They
here.
aim because they aim for the lion's head when it's
Yeah.
coming behind them,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
hit that thing with like crazy accuracy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, they
Get it
going like,
off me.
they shattering your whole. It's
Your
gone.
whole
Yeah, they
yo.
shattering all your
It's
shit.
gone.
The craziest on-screen horse kick to me was I don't know if you saw like John Wick 3, but there was a part in John Wick 3 where this bad guy was coming up and
I know
John
what you're
Wick,
talking about.
yeah, John Wick just hit the
slaps the
horse's
horse,
ass.
yeah.
It just like in one frame, it just hit the bad guy, and I was just like, damn, was that CGI or
Yeah,
did they?
'cause they're so
you know,
quick.
yeah. I still don't know exactly how they did it.
They
Right.
might have done it just
Or did the horse doing it by itself and then maybe cut it together with the guy?
because you can get a horse to kick pretty easily. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Just
it-
go
they
back
don't-
there, bro. Just do
It
it.
don't
Yeah,
take
right?
much, and
Yeah,
they're just
true.
so scary because they're already skittish animals. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind stuff behind them automatically is gonna result
It happened
in a
in
kick.
Nope as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning of Nope.
I still gotta watch
I
that.
still
movie.
have to watch, yeah.
And see, like you're lucky if they
I don't know
keep
how you
the
guys
other
don't
foot
like it.
on
I
the
don't know.
ground. You're
Yeah.
good. If they come off the ground with the kick, it's really it for you, bro.
Over, yeah.
Yeah.
If they put the body on it, that's it.
They put both of them
If
behind.
they
it.
if their feet come off the ground, that's it, bro. That's it for you.
Fucking donkey kick your ass.
If they donkey kick you, that's it.
I think a donkey kick is technically harder though. I think a donkey kick is actually
like a-
harder than a horse kick. I think
Because they hit up, because they come off.
because there's
the ground, they bring
always
up.
that joke that people be like, he got
donkey kick
kicked
you?
by a
Yeah,
donkey.
kick.
He got kicked by a donkey or whatever.
Yeah, and they'll hit you with the front joints too.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see Nope because I have some thoughts.
Nope?
But yeah.
Nobody else seen Nope?
I've seen it. You've seen it?
I seen Nope.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Nope.
Just to answer your question, donkeys pound for pound, donkeys are 2 to 3 times stronger than a horse, but a horse's larger kick would have more power behind it.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay. That makes
Okay,
sense. That
okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
They are stronger though.
Like
Yeah.
pound for pound.
Pound for pound, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
The horse got that speed on them.
They got
Finally.
crazy speed.
Yeah, they got that.
And they
height,
got
that
the
speed.
endurance too.
Yeah.
All right. James Earl Jones turns 92. We should have talked about that during Lion King.
James Earl.
true.
Oh,
Yeah. Speaking of Lion King,
shit.
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Mufasa is
Yeah.
92.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
And Darth
yeah.
Vader, yeah.
Legendary voice.
Dude from Sandlot.
Who is crazy.
But yeah. Congratulations to him, man. I mean, he's still going strong. So
OG of voiceovers.
I think he gave Disney the go ahead to use his voice after he's dead for Darth Vader.
Word.
Yeah, like AI will just simulate his
Yeah,
voice,
yeah.
because that's a thing now.
Yeah, so
They're-
he gave them permission to do that.
Which is crazy because I've thought about that too. I've thought
scary
about
good.
because I remember when Joe Rogan said it, and we had already had maybe 100 episodes in, but he was like, I've done enough podcast recording. He was like, a computer can put any sentence they want together.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can.
Like,
Yeah.
Once
we-
you give them enough audio footage to work with,
Yeah, we got plenty of recording to where they can create
Anything. Yeah.
anything that they want if the computer system is smart enough just to pull the words out. That's it.
Yeah.
Literally.
So that's what they're gonna do with
And they can
Darth
use the
Vader.
right inflections for everything.
That's what
So
I'm
it's
saying.
like,
Find the right
yeah.
inflections and everything. Yeah.
There's so many different versions of ways you've said things
Yep,
and all.
yep.
Yeah, out of context.
Especially on a podcast version.
Exactly.
Like, especially on a
Got all
podcast.
this long form content, nigga. Pull it all
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You could do it just out of one episode, 1 to 2 episodes, probably.
Facts.
You got hundreds of thousands of hours out there. Yeah.
It's. I mean, granted, for the people that whoever does that, that is a very tedious time.
It's a meticulous job, yeah.
And you really gotta hate a nigga to put something bad together.
You
like that.
yeah, that's stress. That's a real hate crime.
It's like I didn't say that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
tied together. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him. I don't think this is fresh, but I mean, he does look like a good 92-year-old looking. Like he looks great.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. Last movie he was in that I saw him in was The Coming to America.
Oh,
second
yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
He was in
yeah.
that. So, yeah, he looked decent in
Second
that. And that was about a year ago, right?
That was about
2 years,
2 years,
maybe?
something like that.
2020?
Yeah,
Yeah,
23.
yeah.
So, yeah, that was the last time that I saw him.
Still got his memories.
It was a
intact.
2021
Yeah.
film, so yeah.
Right.
2 years
Or
ago.
his mind is
So he was
intact.
90 when that shit came out.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Yeah, they're all getting up there. Man, Morgan Freeman's got to be
Morgan
like
Freeman's
90.
up there. His mind is intact.
Nah,
He in his 80s though, I think.
James Earl Jones is
Maybe,
definitely
yeah.
older than him.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
Morgan
he's
Freeman.
85. Goddamn.
85.
Ain't that far off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like all the like Cecily Tyson.
Cecily Tyson.
She just passed away though, right?
But
Oh, no.
I can't remember, but
You mad.
But anyway,
these
yeah,
couple,
they're all up
these
there,
couple
man.
of years are gonna be kind of sad because all
I
our
know.
legends are gonna like in
They're
the next 10
dropping.
years, all our legends are gonna be kind
You
of
know what to
growing already.
Yeah, they're dropping.
Yeah.
What's crazy, like they're the untimely deaths have been happening lately.
Oh yeah.
There's been a lot of those.
And it's always like the beginning of the year too. Where it just be like, Happy New Year! Oh shit,
By the
somebody
way,
just
so and
died.
so's gone. Yeah.
Right.
A legend just died. Every year, like in
New
like
Year's
January or some
surprise.
shit, like a legend dies.
True. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Oh yeah, Leslie Ann Presley, Elvis's daughter just died.
Yeah, Elvis'
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, that was like 2 weeks
Michael
ago.
Jackson's wife. Yeah.
She wasn't that old either. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that was
Considering.
very
animals
on
will be
time.
harmed in the making of this
Yeah,
video.
considering. I mean, like she was in her, what was she, in her 60s?
Okay, this is
like that.
random.
Younger than my mother.
This is random, too, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this. Have y'all seen James Harden's feet?
Yeah, I saw the joint.
No.
Yeah. That's a professional athlete though, bro. It makes sense to me.
No.
Nah, they can't all look like that though.
Bro, when
That's
you're
crazy.
on the
His
basketball
claws.
court, bro, you're on the basketball. He obviously don't take care of it at all.
Yeah.
But it's like if you don't take care of your feet and then you play pro basketball or you play basketball all your life like that.
I can
bro,
understand a professional.
But he's also 6. How tall is he? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah, I don't
but that
know.
looked like a medical condition though.
That does. I mean, it looks like his feet are
That look like
dying.
diabetes.
Bro,
or
even basketball
something.
players' hands though, catching the ball
Some
over
of
and
them are
over.
crooked.
Have you seen basketball players' hands? Like
It looks like his
their
feet-
hands be like crooked from catching the ball, like
'Cause they're dark,
All that
too.
shit, like hooping.
Right.
But what about like pedicures, man? Just
No, that's
like,
what I'm saying. He didn't take it, so it's even worse.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad though.
Let me take
He
this.
has all the money in the world.
By no means am I trying to like take up for him. Really, I'm just saying that I'm not as surprised because I know what he does for a living.
I am because I think there's several women who do point ballet that feet aren't nearly that bad.
It's just Band-Aids, you know what I mean? They be having Band-Aids on them
His
sores.
feet look like they're dying, bro.
Yeah, they look.
But
yeah,
they
look
don't-
frostbitten, yo.
Those
Yeah,
women.
that's exactly.
Yeah. They look,
Like they look dead, bro.
they look like
that's
what?
the issue.
They look like Mr. D's butler.
Yes, bro. And that's the thing, bro. I understand.
I feel like I'm
Bruh,
enabling because I feel
Deion
like
Sanders. Do you remember?
It's a condition.
Bro, Deion Sanders' feet just went viral because remember he doesn't have his big toe and his middle toe on like his left foot.
Yeah.
But he played old
But
school
his
football.
feet don't look dead. He just looks
dead.
like he has a two-toe. He's a two-toe amputee.
Yeah.
This nigga shit looks dead.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, man. It's not good.
That's crazy.
It don't look healthy. They don't look healthy at all to me.
No, it's not healthy. That's for sure. That's one thing.
He gotta have a condition.
Like it looks like
Bro, I don't
that's
know, man.
some shit like a sickness.
Hey,
you know what I'm
feel like
saying?
we're being ableist.
You think that's why his step back so crazy? 'Cause he could just dig into the ground and
It's the raptor claw.
That
He goes
nigga's
straight-
clawing into the earth.
It's the raptor claw. He has a it's the talon.
That's why his step back is
God.
unguarded, nigga.
Oh God, he can anchor himself. Oh no.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Oh.
can we talk about this too?
thought
Cherry
you
might
could-
need to come back for this. Carole Baskin's ex-husband Don Lewis has not been found and considered a missing person. But then there was another thing that posted that said he's been found in Costa Rica, I think.
Yeah, but they saying that
That was always the suspicion that he was in Costa
yeah, that's
Rica.
a
Well, I mean, that
they're
was the
saying
story.
that's only
That
report,
was,
that's reported by her though. Like they're saying that they haven't confirmed
Got
that
you.
yet.
well, he was starting a sanctuary there when he
Yeah,
died,
yeah.
but he didn't finish it.
Right. Yeah. No. So I'm saying that the no authority has been, I think, from what I understand, has been able to report
Carole Baskin
haven't
killed her
been able-
husband,
bitch.
whacked him.
they haven't been able to confirm her reporting of him basically being alive.
Because she's so suspicious and weird.
Yeah.
And I think maybe she did do something. I don't know.
I mean, I
Carole
think everybody
Baskin
thinks
is
she
something
did.
special.
I'm not a detective.
That's how much delusion can like fuck up your whole story. Like your level of delusion and just you and what you're doing compared to what your enemies are doing. Y'all doing the same thing, and you say you got to catch sanctuary, but you doing the same thing they doing. And
True.
You're delusional about that. So why do I have to believe you about anything you say about your husband?
They were all crazy.
Yeah, they were all
You're right.
crazy.
I agree. All parties were crazy
All
as
of them,
hell.
even Doc Ansel, that nigga was wild too.
Every one of them.
Oh, I know one more thing we can talk about before we get up out of here. The Andrew Callahan.
What happened with him?
That
know.
happened a week ago. It
I
happened
know.
like right before the last podcast. Andrew Callahan from Channel 5?
Yeah, what happened with him?
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
He
I
was
know.
like, it was multiple
Yeah,
women, maybe
it's
like
multiple.
3 women or 4 women
Yeah,
that came
yeah.
out and said that he pretty much, they feel that he sexually assaulted them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah, go ahead.
The stories are weird.
The stories are weird.
So what the stories are, what would actually be what our grandparents used to always talk about, how they got their wife. I wore her down. Hey, look, she ain't like me at first, but I wore her down.
I took her on
Yeah.
a date 40 miles away.
And that's
told her
fine
she-
from
it's-
back in the day. But nowadays, if you say you wore her down,
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
you
Yeah.
assaulted
Like
her,
that
so-
persistent
because she
and
didn't
not
want it.
taking no for an
because
answer.
Right.
because it's all about nowadays. Like consent is important, but it's actually about enthusiastic consent.
Right.
Consent is such a cloudy ass
Right.
subject, bruh. It is the most gray area subject. And I seen a video, that weird dude, Mr. Girl. He's a little strange, but he did a video
I know
about
you're talking
consent.
about.
Well, his name
Yeah,
is
he's
Mr.
a very
Girl. so I
honest-
His name is
assume-
Mr. Girl, but he did a
Yeah.
video about consent, and it was like,
Yeah, Mr.
the
Girl.
consent is all over the place. But yeah, all his stories were like, it was like he wore them down
You wore them down.
and was pretty
Yep.
much just like begging for the pussy until they just said, all right, fuck it, yes.
Yeah.
And then I think it all kicked off when one of the girls made a video and she sent a text to him and was like, I'm getting therapy for what you've done to me. Blase, blase, blah, something
Yeah.
along those lines. Like,
He's a
and then-
sex pest from the sounds of it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then other girls started coming out too. But some of the funniest tweets that I saw is they were like, Andrew Callahan career just went crashing and burning off of these 6s. Like, there were some regular look.
Oh, you saw what they
God.
look like? Oh, you saw what they look
Not
like?
awesome.
Time to look it
Yeah,
up,
we
nigga.
saw
Time to look it up.
There wasn't no baddies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're not wrong. You're
you know what I'm saying?
I hate that you're not wrong.
That's been the theme of all the stories this
it's
year.
like it's
Because
yeah,
even that
it's-
cop was a 6 or 5.
he was, and it's
That's-
like
that's
it's
one?
just the
That's
reality
one of
of that. Like if
Oh no.
yeah. That
so you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was the one that I was like.
I mean, this one look. There's a little relation to that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
They look
one,
related, low
That
key.
one looked like yeah. But
But yeah, they're the 2 videos. So it's like they said, yo, his whole. I'll send it to you, Leon. They're like his
Please,
whole
please.
thing burned down, and they weren't even bad.
yeah. I mean, like he's a goofy looking dude or whatever.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
But he's famous, man, and like, and at this point, he just popped off with an HBO special, bro.
Well,
he's
the
clouded
movie
now.
came out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
HBO
movie
movie.
came out,
So he's
yeah.
clouded now. So
And
it's like,
apparently all his like deals. I think he lost all his deals overnight too. I
Yeah,
think
that's it,
I
man.
think he got hit with just like
Yeah.
anybody else. But
Yeah.
he did do an apology.
I agree.
I saw,
And it
I
was
saw
a
the
legit apology too,
Yeah,
in my
legit
opinion.
apology.
I think
Yeah,
it was a legitimate apology.
I felt like he was legit. Like he was he knew what he messed up and all.
He hit the
it
points.
felt legit to me.
He
It felt
acknowledged
legit
like
to me.
exactly every
Yeah.
point where he went wrong. He acknowledged
Yeah.
like the problem,
Yeah.
and he actually laid it
out.
out in a way that like it made me think about it. I'm like, yeah, I guess like the reality is that like I guess if you wear her down, you got to be careful about that wearing a girl down shit because like
Yeah.
you will get caught up in
Coercion.
some like. Yeah, coercion, right? Or yeah, it's like, well, she can wake up the next morning because y'all were drinking and like regret that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, facts.
And
facts.
now that's on you because
buyer's remorse. That's the one thing
Yeah.
you do
Right.
not
Don't
want
want-
buyer's
you
remorse.
you don't want buyer's remorse.
Yeah, you do not want
Exactly.
that.
It's like that
Sure
happens to
not.
dudes all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
All the time. But it's
And
like, but we don't have that same angle that we can really take.
I really just be
whatever,
thinking
that we
about
can
like
really-
all my interactions with women, and I'm just so happy to know that no matter what, if a chick ever says I try to force myself on her, I don't have none of those stories coming up.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like
yeah.
because I just be hearing these stories and I be like, what were you thinking, nigga? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
were you
Yeah.
thinking, bro? Like,
Yeah.
how did you get this deep in and
Like, to
not
them,
realize that
yeah.
you were out of control?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, but they
right,
don't. That's
right.
the thing. They don't even realize what they're doing is wrong. Any of us, like when we don't really know. A lot of us will sometimes be doing things and not know that it's even wrong
It's
because
even
it's
that
so
bad,
natural to
'cause,
who
yeah.
we are and shit.
Yeah.
So to him, I don't know how he got to that mindset, but he just thought that just pastoring them, that's how you get
That's how you
chicks.
get it,
Maybe he didn't
yeah.
used to get a lot of chicks in high school. I don't know.
Well,
what
maybe
it is, but-
that's how he's always gotten.
And that's why I say he's a
Yeah.
goofy.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of a
why he's
goofy
always got.
looking
And that's the
dude. So,
thing.
yeah, he might
not
be, that might
having
be just how
access
he-
or not having experience dating women as a
Mm-hmm.
man, and then you get some clout. It's
It'll
like
change
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
it's like that's a dangerous
That's dangerous.
combination,
That's
man.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
that's
it is.
a,
'Cause
that's
then
a,
you go
You catch some
crazy once you can
entitlement
get it.
somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you
Oh,
catch some
yeah.
entitlement in there,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
a ticking time bomb.
Money,
This
yeah,
nigga,
power.
we don't know what he gonna do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Nope. That's
he ain't
right.
he ain't
Because
used
he's
to
like,
being-
I got all this money and I'm all this fame and popularity. What do you mean you're not gonna fuck me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right,
it can
right,
go
exactly.
so left
Yep.
so
That
quickly.
arrogance.
And that's where it goes wrong, right?
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
How many no's do you need to hear before you climb off? I don't. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
and tell her go home because it's like I don't. What?
But remember, some people think
yo.
that no means yes. Sometimes,
yeah,
like
well, and a lot of
or
women
playing hard to
a
get.
lot
or
of
some
well,
shit,
yeah, a lot
you
of
know?
women treat no's as yes.
If you're in
as well,
BDS,
too.
if you're in
Yeah,
like BDSM
for sure,
kind of
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
But see, but that's what blurs
no,
lines. What's
even
about?
in regular life, like
Right,
okay.
because
'Cause-
yeah,
I feel like the women that are into that kind of like the BDSM stuff. I heard that is some of like the most like respectful sexual situation you
It's a
will
little
ever
too
be in.
it's a little-
They are so about consent,
Look,
about everything because they're into
it's a
that.
little
They're like,
fake. It's a
they're-
little fake,
right?
though.
It's
It's a
almost
little
like
fake.
it's almost fake because they're so clear about
Motherfuckers be
okay,
like,
I
so
really,
these are-
you know, when I
it be
say
these
no, I
form-
really mean yes.
yeah, it be these formal ass conversations. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, yo, you are killing this movie
Right.
right now. You know
She's
what
like,
I'm saying?
but when I start crying, really stop. Okay?
right, like
That's
yeah,
safe-
if you
safe
can't
words,
if
you
you
know?
can't sum it up in under 30 seconds,
Pineapple,
Yeah.
pineapple.
It's almost if you can't sum it up in under 30 seconds, it's almost like your sexuality. If you just can't if you can't quickly tell me what the fuck's going on,
That usually,
Right.
well, I guess that
I can't
proves to
care
you,
too much. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that proves to you that it's based in trauma, probably, and that you
Right.
probably shouldn't be fucking around with this. You probably shouldn't
Yeah.
be playing around with this
Making it
on
a
a Friday
game.
afternoon after we've been
Yeah,
drinking.
bro.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and let's relive some trauma that turns you on now.
You put
Like-
on some glasses. Tell me about your life.
So
It's like
we
call me
started.
worthless.
Yeah.
so yeah, just for
Not kink shame now, guys.
I'm all about some kink shaming. It's all good.
You're right.
Um,
You're right. Let me chill.
So just for the fellas that watch this channel, because 83% of y'all do. It's where the female numbers are low, but
Let's be honest.
83% men. If we're just being all the way honest, no. If you ever get to the point where you have 5 million YouTube subscribers and you are asking more than once for some pussy,
You need to stop it.
stop everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Stop everything.
Stop everything.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ask the next person.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
The way clout and the way the world is set up, somebody sees that number,
Yeah.
they said yes before they saw you.
Saw you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They don't give a fuck what you look like.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make you feel like $1 million.
Yeah.
You don't have to say too much.
If you
Yeah, you
gotta
have
wear
to
her
know.
down,
Yep.
Yeah.
that ain't the one.
And please, God, don't do it over
Matter of fact, be
voicemail.
quiet and be nice.
Yeah.
And by the end of the night, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right, bro. Like, God.
Or text.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro.
Like chill with the DMs,
The
voicemails,
DMs and
and
text,
text.
yeah.
That's
Please,
even
God.
and even regular guys now. Like, bruh, she's not. If she don't want to damn near like. It's the old school term, jump your bones. Bro, get some pussy somewhere else.
Yeah,
I want some enthusiastic pussy. I don't
It's
want
out
no-
there, bro. It's so
I don't
it's
want-
out there.
I don't want no pussy just because you know that we're supposed to have sex
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want you begging for this dick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why it doesn't make any sense because I'm just like, you could literally, okay, she's not interested in you. Just
Move on.
Yeah,
Move on.
bro. Somebody is gonna treat you like you're the Chris Brown of their world.
It's
Yeah. Only chick in
rejection.
this bar.
You'd be surprised how many men cannot handle rejection, bro.
That's a lot of
Oh no,
It's
that's
tough.
yeah.
That's
It breaks
our
their
hard-
brain.
That's our whole thing.
That's like that's our whole thing. That's like the biggest hurdle. You
We're not
either-
used to
Y'all handle it well. It
Once
be
you get
niggas
over
that
because we made it
we-
through.
yeah, we
But
made
that's
it
what I'm
through.
saying.
Yeah, but not
we left,
These
a lot,
niggas will
we left a
threaten
lot of
you.
males behind.
Bro,
Yes.
these
The ones
niggas
who
will
couldn't
threaten
handle
you.
rejection,
They
the
will
ones who
turn this
could.
shit all the way around. They be like, "Hey, beautiful," da-da-da-da, and then you don't answer. Are you ugly ass, stupid ass bitch?
Oh yeah.
And I be like, "Damn,
Why
nigga."
do that?
Yeah.
When I see you, I swear to God, I'll spit in your
That
fucking
is-
face. Like,
yeah.
I nigga like
That's
really threatened to
true.
like beat my ass because I did not respond to his DMs, and I'm like,
But
nigga.
also, I've had too many like female friends or women that I've been close with who we laid up or whatever, and they'll even show me like their DMs and how they've never responded to a nigga, but this nigga is still going, bro, for years,
He's having a
some-
whole.
I
There's
can
some,
lit-
there's some heavy threads.
literal years.
There's
I
heavy
can literally
one-sided
show you
threads.
message from
Yeah.
this one nigga from 2012.
That's what I'm telling you. I've seen it happen.
I
for
have
years,
maybe
straight up.
responded 3 times.
That's the thing.
And those three times
It was my
kept it
birthday.
going.
kept that
It was
nigga
me.
alive.
It was me saying thank
He
you
was like,
for
he was like,
saying.
he's like, you just reset me for 5 more years.
Dog,
Is it like for real, legit on some like, hey, how you doing? Oh, you don't want to answer me? Oh,
No,
that's cool.
no,
Is it-
No,
it's just,
it's
hey,
always
how you
nice.
doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing,
Or respond
beautiful?
to the- or
I hope you
respond to
having
the
a good
story,
day.
like, respond
Hey,
to the
how you
story with
doing?
the, hey,
Hey, how you
sexy.
doing?
Oh, that looks.
Yeah.
Oh, you fine in this one or whatever the hell? Like in the
Yeah.
response to the story.
Yeah, like the
message,
Instagram
whatever.
one was crazy. No, the Twitter
crazy.
ones is really crazy.
Really?
What?
Yeah, Twitter is crazy.
Man,
in
being a
general.
woman
Never
is something.
respond. Like Facebook, man.
I've seen it a lot, bro. I've seen it in multiple women. That
I
I've
could say you
dealt
some
with
sick.
this
Let me
shit,
see if
yeah.
I can find these messages.
I mean, this is just when I realized. This is when I just realized. This is really fucked up to say, but I don't care. This is when I realized it's dog eat dog out here. You know what
It
I'm
is.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, even whoever you consider ugly and disgusting, DM is lit, nigga.
Yeah.
All of them
Yeah,
are.
all of them are lit.
From the finest girl to the one that you find disgusting.
Yep.
Their DM, they have 5 niggas minimum
On their head at all
That's
times.
true.
on their head top.
Yeah.
Maybe they just
Yeah.
want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
And some of them, maybe one of them is good, decent enough to stick around. Maybe pay for some to go every so often or something like that. But they have 5 options.
Yeah.
Because the despair is real on both sides of the game, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's like these dudes are desperate, and actually, like a lot of these women are desperate too. And it's like, man,
Desperate
that
for
shit looks
attention,
good on
too,
nobody. Yeah, desperate for attention, desperate for whatever. Like, man, you know how many dudes have not felt a woman's touch in like
Right.
over a year,
No,
2
that's a
years,
fact,
3 years
no,
out
that's a
here,
fact.
and they're like able-bodied dudes. Like, I mean, who want to,
Yeah.
but like, it's a
Oh well,
suppressed
and
problem.
well,
man.
that's the
Well, a
whole
lot of things-
incel community. Yeah,
Right.
and then some of them have like, that whole community have just basically just given up.
That's it.
On it and just say, okay, well, this is what I am.
You become a He-Man woman hater.
Yes, yeah, and they start.
Which is
hating
so
women
funny
and all that shit.
because, but that's some kid shit though. It makes sense. But it's
I
just
know,
so funny
I know.
how like,
Or, like, immature.
all kids or, but this is a touchy subject.
You swear off women.
or you swear off boys. I guess you never know. You know what I'm saying? You go anyway. But in the traditional 1990s way of thinking, you hate boys, girls hate boys hate girls, and so forth. Then all of a sudden, one of your homeboys cracks. And he's like, I like her. Niggas clown him one time.
Yeah.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, everybody starts liking somebody. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
They
Like,
compromise, and next thing you know, everybody's compromised.
yeah, and then everybody's compromised. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, that is true. And it's like, you got the boys club. It's like, it's I don't think anybody should ever feel like they have to just abandon their boys club situation. You don't have to have one or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
But like
yeah.
I think that's the other thing too is that people are weird now, man. I don't know. Like I don't even think people understand how to like be in a normal relationship that's not like dramatic.
No, that's true.
No,
This-
hell no.
yeah,
Something, I don't
I
know.
used to suspect that like over fucking 10 years. Like I knew like at some point, like especially like I feel like reality shows have like made an impression
media
on
altogether,
on
yeah.
us on how to dictate a relationship. It's just like, okay. I remember I was dating one chick and that I worked with, and I remember her saying she thinks that every relationship has to have arguing and fighting in it because that's how you know it's passionate.
I'd run away from those, man.
And I was like, what the
I realized a couple of years ago that I'm not deadbeat enough. I'm not bummy enough, and I'm not crazy enough to fuck with a lot of women.
Yeah. It's like
I
I'm
realize
two
that
in the middle.
I'm
two
in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have I don't have enough swings to
Yeah,
excite them.
yeah.
I just don't.
Like I'm gonna
You
be
know what I'm saying?
nonchalant a lot of the time. I'm not gonna take all
Yeah,
this
it's just
shit. It's not
like
gonna-
you
know
want
what
me
I'm saying?
like, and it'd be so.
I like peace so much.
It'd be so, and the thing that I love the most is like the ones who really want that excitement. me tell y'all what their dating profile says. Oh, they want monogamy. They want somebody to build the future with.
It's a power trip.
They want the most civilized. They want everything that you're supposed to say. That's what their profile says, or that's what they tell you in the first 2 conversations.
I don't know. What they'll say is, I don't like drama. That's when I know that's a red flag to me. If a
Bitch,
woman says, I don't like
you
drama,
are the drama.
no, that
You
means
are the drama.
It's what do you call it? A reverse psychology.
It
Where
is.
It's like
Yeah.
It's
they
projection.
actually do like drama, but they're saying
it's-
they don't.
It's projection.
But this is the
Yeah.
thing, bro. People don't even realize. You ever talk to somebody who's just like, nigga, it's always something wrong with you, bro. You always there's always a problem in your world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every time
we
you go to a new
talk,
workplace,
bro, God
yep.
damn, what
you
the
get a new
fuck?
job, you always got a problem with somebody.
Shit,
You're in a
dog.
relationship, they're always the problem.
It's always
And you
something.
think you're like, yo, I don't be having problems like that in situations in my life, like all the time. And
Bro, I'd be
so
like,
maybe
where-
you're the common denominator.
Yeah, bro. Like, I just be thinking it's just
Yeah, no.
like,
It's ridiculous, man.
how do you
ago,
think
yeah.
of something every day?
Yo,
Every
so
day.
many. There are so many.
That's the
There's so many
personality.
adult people. Yo, there are so many
Every
adult
day,
ass people
every day.
who move through the
Something.
world that need therapy like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Gotta
like.
call me. And
why is
Mr.
it something
Therapy.
different
I'm like,
every day?
bro.
God, and
Yeah.
it's always interesting. It's always like,
Mouth dropping.
yeah, it's always like, it's never little.
Right.
Or they know how to say it to where I'll be like, what?
Or,
You know
it be
what I'm
something like, it be
saying?
something, or the ones that's always dumping shit on you, and it's just absolutely like you just have you befuddled.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
I have
right.
no words for
I
it.
don't
Like
even know how to
Yeah.
attack this now.
I don't know what to say.
I think it's pity as well. I think some of those people like
They
they
be
like
seeking-
that feeling of being pitied.
Of
like,
people, it's gonna be
it's
okay.
okay.
was somebody
Yeah,
to
and
agree.
I've definitely
Yeah.
been in situations like that
I think,
where
I think
chick
that is a
wanted
lot of that. I think
Yeah.
I think people are addicted to a lot of that as well too.
Like pity addiction.
People giving them words of encouragement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You need
every
a team of
conversation-
people to feed into that kind of delusion. I think for sure.
Yeah. But they
It's the
normally
same.
find each other though. They normally find each other. Though, even in terms of friends
Yeah.
Right.
and all that stuff. And it's just funny just because it's like, I don't know, I can smell that shit from a mile away.
Oh,
That's
God.
why I always say, like, if I'm dealing with a bullshit ass woman, nigga, I knew what I was signing up for. I knew she wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the ride, goddammit. You know what I'm
least you
saying?
know.
But
And they're very
I
happy.
ain't never been surprised. I've never like dated somebody and then feel like 3 months later, a year
change,
later,
it's a
all of a sudden
surprise.
I'm getting some new version of them that
Yeah.
I never saw coming.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
because you size them up as soon as you.
yeah, I'm like, bro, I
yeah.
knew this. I knew they were already on bullshit.
Because
Like,
once you have some shit together in your life and you're kind of like you're
there's a
being a
certain level
regular
of bullshit you
adult.
can't get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like stability should be the norm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not drama, not
Right.
instability.
Yeah.
Like these things, because at the end of the day, it's like if your life is just full of all these instabilities, you're one ridiculous fight away from losing this house that you
Yeah.
just
losing
lose.
all of it.
fact,
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like I'm not playing these games with you, yo. Like
Yeah,
this is
bro.
it's
No.
come on, man. Like that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. Like life is not supposed to be full of turmoil all
Nah.
the time.
Or it
Damn
could
sure
be-
isn't,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
and
damn sure. And
it's-
or even
yeah.
if and even turmoil is errors of it. I say there's errors and there's times. Yeah, there's gonna be maybe a 6 month to a 1 year period. You fucked up.
Right.
But if you're working to not be fucked up the whole time you are fucked up, it literally can only go up because you're already on the bottom.
Right.
And that's
so
why
it's like
stability
you're not
is so
gonna tell
important.
me even if year 2 is still fucked up, but how fucked up were you last year though?
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You,
It's better this
we
year now.
know it was worse
Yeah,
last year.
and-
We all saw it.
Stability is so important because the times of stability are the times when you stack your bread.
Yeah,
So because
right.
when you do have turmoil, which is inevitable, like
Yeah,
you
it's
said, at
literally
some point or
inevitable.
another, shit's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, bruh.
But you have some money.
Yup.
You're not living like moment to moment. Because
Right.
people really be out here in their 30s, 40s living like not paycheck to paycheck, moment to moment,
That's a
bro.
fact.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
And it's
You
gonna
know-
get worse as you know.
And, and it only gets
yeah.
worse
As the price
as
of
you
everything
have kids, get
rises.
older.
It's like
Yeah.
burning credit cards, like maxing
Inflation,
them out.
yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
even live like that. I don't even know how you sleep at night like that,
I can't
bro.
either. And this is the thing too, bro. It's
rough,
like,
bro.
well, this is what it is though. A lot of the times, people do a lot of that damage early.
Yeah. True.
Because they
True.
didn't know.
Right.
So
and we're not taught. So.
and a lot of people weren't taught. So that's where it kind of makes it worse. Now, if you've consistently done damage for like 20, 30 years, that's just the life you chose. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
some people do that damage in those 4 or 5 years they was in college or or just in their 20s in general.
Yeah, yeah.
They did it. They were fucked up for a decade.
I think a lot of people have one broken lease in their trail.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
one apartment that they destroyed in their past. One,
we didn't see.
know.
We never got terminated or nothing like that from nowhere. But at least I didn't. But
Yeah.
I guess that was a self-report.
Camden off 64, they made us sign some shit that said you will not
Can't come back
resign.
here. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but we didn't get evicted or nothing.
Oh,
they
you talking about
just,
eviction? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
yeah, but
nice.
I
It was
never
like
got evicted
amicable.
though. Yeah,
They're like,
they just signed something that said you pretty much you can't renew.
They're like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah.
Just agree to not come back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, at the end of your little 15 months, it's over.
That's fair.
Yeah, so but I never had an eviction on my record or nothing.
Me neither.
Yeah,
a
real
good thing.
real quick.
I have.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I got my West myself. That was probably a self-report because I got one.
Yeah, I got one.
And it was because I went in. I had a group. It was a group of dudes. You know how that
Yeah,
be?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And then you were the last responsible one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Happens
last
that way.
responsible one got their name
Yeah.
on it.
Pretty much what happened.
well, yeah, like, hey,
Pretty much what happened.
dudes start losing jobs.
Because
and,
the
like, you start
because
floating
the-
for a little bit.
Because the early jump shippers, they always get out clean.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Whoever jumps the ship first, they always get out clean.
Scot free. They were the smartest one, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, in
We
hindsight.
go ahead and go back home. Go ahead and buy the patty
Niggas
here.
jump
losses.
ship before you realize it's really sinking.
That was
These
always
niggas
me.
is like,
I'm out.
these niggas went to
right
the
about
deck
the
and was
house.
like, they're like, yeah, we got a leak down here, boys.
Right. We'd be like,
About
damn.
time to jump ships
Got up out of there.
before it really gets bad.
Yeah, they don't get caught with the bag, man. They don't, like,
Oh my
that's just.
God.
All of a sudden, I found myself with a shorty I was seeing, some firewood and a fucking couch in the front. That
I
was
will
it.
never forget that.
That's it.
He off, y'all was burning living room furniture at the fireplace.
I was burning everything up, just power out, still living there, got a little running water, just still running. You know what I'm saying? She
Oh,
was,
you mean like living in actual
Oh, yeah.
squalor, bro?
she all the way to the
Oh,
very end,
shit.
yo. And she stuck by my side because she was in a
Shout
bad
out to her.
She was in a bad situation herself, but she stuck by my side the whole way through.
That's
We was
what's up,
curled
though.
up.
That sound like me and my ex.
It's way easier to be with it. Yo,
He was definitely squatters.
I can understand being in people be trying to slay bums and shit. It's way easier being fucked up in a relationship
What?
Yeah,
than
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up by yourself, boy.
At least you got somebody.
At least you got somebody.
You should get some ass up out of it.
Yeah, at
yeah,
least.
yeah.
We are at the bottom collectively.
Yeah, you can
At
share body
least
heat.
We can have a little share moment between us.
We together, baby. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
look at each other and laugh.
each other
or
up
something.
right
yeah,
now.
we
Shit.
can hit each other up, but
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you right,
yeah,
though. That's
being
true.
fucked up and alone is the worst.
That's the worst. I'm glad I had somebody with me. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
bro. Yeah.
Made it all that better, bro. Made it
Yeah,
way better.
bro. They make everything better, dog.
Going through it, like, yeah, that's true. When you're going through it alone like that, that's a totally different struggle.
Bro, it
You
just
like-
feels like it's never fucking ending, bro. Like it feels like it is never ending, bro.
And plus, like, when you alone going through it, like, you lying to, like, everybody.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
when you
yeah.
ask-
Yes.
Yeah.
You're lying
They
to
ask you how
everybody.
you're doing, you're
Yeah.
definitely lying.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
Right.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Like, oh, we good, you know. Like, I'm between homes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's bad, man.
No, I was gonna say real quick, going back to the personality of those people, like who love like turmoil relationships and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was just gonna add on that a lot of them, it seems like they're uninteresting people as well. You know, because there's nothing.
They don't have.
They don't have like goals. They don't have any
Hobbies even.
hobbies. They don't have
Yeah.
anything. There's nothing really interesting about them. So
No
the
je ne
only
sais
thing
quoi.
That's true.
that's interesting
talk to 'em.
Is the drama
Is
or
the
the-
drama? It
Yeah.
makes
Things
it gives
they
their
have,
life
but-
purpose almost.
True.
Yeah.
So I think that's another element.
Which
Yeah.
just goes back to like all humans need a purpose. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck
yeah.
what it is, but it's like in the ones who don't have a purpose, it's like goddamn, it could translate into just
Look in the wrong places for it.
yeah, it could just translate into the wrong
Drugs,
places,
yeah.
vices.
Yeah.
You know
Or
what I also
just
think fucks
attraction.
people up? Like, because they always say opposites attract. But then, like, I always think, like, that's definitely the case in my case. But then it never works out because I hate dating people that aren't creative.
Oh, yeah.
I love dating people who ain't creatives.
I hate
oh my
it.
God, I love it so much.
I hate it.
Aren't
They
you
never
say who
get
are
it.
not creative?
Or not.
They don't
like
get
that.
it.
You like non-creative.
They don't
people.
get
Love that
it.
shit.
So I think it can work either way. I think it
see
really
that.
just depends on your person.
Night when I went to the studio, I had to cuss a nigga out. Nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I'm at the
That
fucking
same night,
studio,
that's
nigga.
that's why you was going crazy on that phone? When I
Leave
turned
me the
around,
fuck
you was tapping
alone.
crazy?
Yeah, like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm at the studio, nigga.
I ain't seen niggas move like that in a
Niggas
minute.
hate that shit. They be feeling like a hoe. I be making them feel like a hoe. Like, what you? I'm at a stew, man.
Damn, they can't handle
And
it.
they like, damn, it's 1 o'clock. I know. Making hits, baby. You want to be out the hood or not? I mean, I always hit them with, what color race you want? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It depends, you know, like it depends on like, you know, if I'm with somebody who
I just haven't
is
had
like
success
as creative
with
as
that.
me or whatever, like that's always great because then you guys are on the same playing field.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't have shit in
Non-creatives
common,
have too much time on their hands.
yeah, if they don't have shit in common, it's like, well, as long as you have like an interest.
Or
That's
something
all.
that you
That's
do.
all I need.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
need.
Interest
Oh,
is
really?
cool.
I haven't
There's to be
seen
that
Jurassic
balance there,
Park.
though.
though.
Yeah,
I'm
all I
like,
need is
okay,
if you have interest in it, but
Right.
you have no creative desire, but
of
you
how
have
it works and all that stuff.
completely
That's
fine with
fine.
me.
Yeah.
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 But don't be like, that shit is.
Yeah, I don't care if you're creative necessarily. I just care that you have something you do.
That's it.
Oh, okay,
Niggas
yeah.
don't be doing shit.
Well, because if you have like 10 hobbies and they have no hobbies, it just looks like you're going.
You know what their
"Oh,
hobbies be? Podcasts.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't date
Yeah.
podcasts.
You just
niggas.
seem unavailable.
I'm cool with that. I mean, I don't give a fuck what it is you do.
Yeah, we got a bad rap recently, man.
What you talking about?
The last year or two, it's been tough out here for podcasts.
Podcasts,
niggas.
yeah.
Especially podcast niggas named Andrew Tate, Andrew Cunningham. I was gonna say something earlier, but I let you in. But I was like, bro, we didn't even talk about him because he just got picked up. I'm just saying that the Andrews is wildin'.
Andrew Callahan.
I do not like podcast
Andrew
niggas.
Schultz, me
I
and
be seeing niggas on Facebook saying they about to start a podcast, and I be like, why? I be like, you shouldn't.
shit,
I be
I've
telling them
never made
no.
that connection.
I discourage
Me and
everybody.
Andrew Schultz are the last two standing.
Last
Like,
two
what's going
standing.
on with
We're
the
the last two
Andrews?
standing.
I
If
don't
we
know
go
what's going on
down,
with these
nigga, it's
Andrews.
bad out
Yeah,
here.
because man,
Holy shit! I didn't,
Like
I
you
did
said,
not
hey,
notice that.
The girlies are not liking the podcast
take
boys.
nonverbal cues from women, please.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you will catch a case out here.
It's been bad out here for the
shit.
Andrews.
The girlies do not
Okay.
want to hear. Some of the girlies do not want to hear you got a podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
But AJ, what you were talking about? Like, podcasters got a bad rap. What do you mean?
Oh hell
Bad rap?
yeah! Because okay,
The misogynist
the wave of Kevin Samuels red pill talk.
Yeah.
A lot of men jumped into those spaces
Sure.
and started doing the red pill manosphere blew up, and out of that
They
blew
just
up a lot.
assume that if you're a male and have a podcast, they
They
that
assume you're coming from
probably
that.
male
They
content.
100% assume
Oh, shit.
you are part of that motherfucking sphere.
the red pill. They
Yes.
assume you're a red pillar.
Hell yeah!
Holy shit, I didn't know it
Hell
was that
yeah!
bad.
That's the initial connotation.
So what,
think about
I
how
gotta
many
say,
podcasts-
I'm a filmmaker. No.
The only podcast I really can think about that don't really just be like straight just trash talking women is like those two British guys, the light skinned one and the dark skinned one.
See, those are
Those
other.
guys.
Those are more niggas that I've been studying with. The
I
whole,
love them.
with the whole Snapple
They're
facts.
fucking hilarious, and all they do is read tweets
That's what I'm saying.
or
These
read
niggas ain't
Reddit
working,
posts.
bro.
They read Reddit posts and they
Yeah.
laugh.
See,
Yeah.
see what I'm talking
Their
about?
la-
These niggas are going viral. We're working too hard. See, we're
Their
working
laughs
too hard
are
out here.
fucking hilarious.
I'm
though.
out here
That's
trying
what-
to get it out the mud.
But it also
and I
be
need
the
to just be-
commentary because like one dude he'll say something and he'll be like, bro, I'm literally going to her medicine cabinet and figuring out what I can do to poison her, some shit like that. Like it be
Yeah,
funny,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it
It do
be
be that
funny
too.
shit.
Yeah, we got to start bringing one. Did you hear that when we were talking about that though? Bring on one random fact a week.
Yeah,
Okay, so
That's a
No.
good idea.
I have lots of random facts.
okay, perfect. So we're gonna bring one random fact a week.
Just something like just.
Maybe sometimes we'll do
Random.
them in British accents too. That'll be
That'll turn
another.
up.
Yo,
that'll be
she's
another
spitting that
angle
fire
we'll
right
lie
now,
about,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? We
She's
get
spitting
these,
that
but
fire.
but yeah.
Puppy
Yeah, I
farts,
didn't
bro.
notice that, bro.
That shit was vicious.
Yeah, that
Andrews
was
are
crazy.
doing- yeah.
That one was.
But yeah, the Andrews ain't doing great right now, man.
The Andrews are not. The Andrews
I was
are
actually
not doing well.
okay, man.
Andrews are
Yeah,
not-
the Andrew
Oh.
Callahan woman. That one, like, man, that kind of like. I was like, damn, they make such good content, man.
He does. And to know that you out here begging for pussy is just
Bro,
sad,
yeah, I was like,
bro.
come on, man. It's
And then Andrew
available.
Tate over here making bitches sell the pussy.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, he had. Okay, his shit was coming.
But you know what the thing with
But-
Andrew Callahan that makes it even worse for him? I hate that we're going back to this, but what makes it worse for him is he really framed himself as like the most ethical journalist.
I
There is,
know.
Yeah.
That's what makes it 10 times
Those
worse.
are the ones. He did the Derek Jackson thing. He framed himself to be the fucking
Yeah,
perfect, and then
that's
you
what
are
makes
the
it
one
worse,
doing
man.
like the yeah.
He just
You
did a
were
gotcha.
you were too good.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
good.
Yo, he
Like,
dropped the craziest gotcha at the end of that movie, bro, on the
yeah,
HBO movie.
I need to see it.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
still
need to
haven't
watch
seen
it.
okay,
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it. Don't tell me. I'm
and
gonna
it's like
watch it.
when you see that scene and then you play this in your mind consecutively, it's like,
Okay, all
It's
right.
like
yeah.
it's like it makes you really, really not want to trust anybody who's just too
I
good all the
know,
time.
you're like humanity.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
yeah, you can't be too good all
or
the
just
time.
or just anybody in this decade, especially in general, because maybe like back in the day, it was you were able to get along with it, but just in this internet age, you really have to be a monk out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Is
or not even be a monk, but just watch yourself.
Is it
Yeah.
fame?
Yeah.
Is it fame? Is that what it is? Is it fame?
It's the fame,
What do you mean,
bro.
like-
yeah.
Is fame the
What do you
like
mean?
the magic ingredient? Or was he?
To-
But
But
I
to
was like,
think-
some people were saying that he's been like that since high school or whatever. I've heard like there are other, but I don't know if. those
Oh,
reports-
you mean like
it
in
strikes
terms
me
of
that
what-
that's his game of getting pussy.
Yeah.
He's a pretty ugly dude. I mean, we're just gonna throw it out there. You know, we're just gonna
Yeah.
keep it 100. Objectively, he's not the most attractive looking white
Yeah,
He
dude.
need to go.
like
He need to go
whatever.
holler at
Yeah.
Cherry, yo. He need
So-
to holler at Cherry and get a
And he's like,
microdermabrasion or
that's
something.
what I'm saying.
He needs some acid
And it's
peel.
not that he looks kind of strange. He's like mid-20s with a full face of acne.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things going on.
And like no facial hair.
no facial hair, crazy ass nardwar. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
It's
at the
like-
same time, I've seen guys like that wifed up I've seen guys
Sure,
like
I
that.
have too,
with
but they
girlfriends
might have more
and shit.
personality.
I'm about to
But
say
they're
they
just
have
as weird as he is.
personality.
They got a little bit more personality. He's
have
funny, but
personality.
he's that dry.
Dry
I mean,
wit.
the type of chicks that he got caught up with makes sense, but it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just like weird.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
you know, whatever your
especially
type
when
is,
he
but-
came, especially because he presents himself so ethical.
Yeah, like go to Comic-Con and find a chick.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Go-
Comic-Con chicks would
Go
be
to
into
your
that
place.
guy.
Yeah.
They look like Comic-Con chicks, man.
Oh, they definitely did.
Oh yeah, they did.
giving
One
you-
of
they're
one
giving
of
me
them-
Comic-Con.
One of
Yeah.
them low key looked like Jules from Euphoria. I ain't gonna
definitely
lie to
did.
you.
Yes, yes, she
Low-key.
did.
She
Same
had Ju-
figure, same whole
She
thing.
looked like
Yep.
something out of Tim Burton.
Yeah, she had a Jules vibes. That's for sure.
Hey, maybe that's his.
But
type,
he out
I
here
don't know.
begging for it.
And you
Yeah,
out
yeah.
here-
Then we gotta take that
you
into
out- and
account.
You out
Like,
here
what's his
losing
type?
deals over this shit.
Like, what's his type? Maybe his type is like trailer trash and shit.
Or
He definitely likes like divergent types,
Divergent.
Poe Dunk.
Detergent.
but
Yeah.
I just
Before we go at all, this has nothing to do with anything. We might have talked about this before. I don't remember, but I really just want to give one shout out to Keith Murray and all his stories.
Keith Murray. Yeah,
they
I
kept
don't
me
think we ever
going.
talked about it actually.
Okay. They
Who's
kept me
Keith
going
Murray?
in
The
my
rapper?
dark times.
The rapper.
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Well, I ain't had no dark times, but it was just hilarious to watch. And
Oh,
shout out to Lou Young for redoing them as well.
Yeah,
Let's put that
bro.
out
Yeah,
there.
the remakes are fucking amazing. Keith Murray's a '90s rapper, the most beautifulest girl in the world. That's like that's his biggest song.
He's a 90s Wapple.
Rapper.
Rapper?
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that.
a
He just did an interview where he was talking about like eating Shauna's pussy.
Yeah.
He was having, crazy stories, and he had like a
Oh, that guy.
that dude. Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. I
Everybody
saw
saw
that.
it. They just
I was
some
like,
people
what
just-
the fuck?
He was like standing on the chair.
You talking about Foxy Brown sucking his dick
Foxy
and shit
Brown,
all
yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
Then
that
pulled
was
up with the
it.
nigga.
Galore.
Yeah, that was Keith Murray. And then Lou, what's his name? Lou Young.
Yeah.
Lou Young redid it.
Yeah.
It's like a comedy sketch.
Man,
It went
that's
crazy.
funny. I forgot to shout it out, and I just wanted to make sure that was out there in the open because
Hell
it
yeah.
was such a great time for me to watch.
Shout out to Keith Murray. There was a time period in high school when I was like re-educating myself on hip hop, where I went through Keith Murray discography.
No.
Keith Murray was nice. I was a fan of Keith Murray.
Yeah.
I never listened to Onyx though.
yeah, I don't think I did either.
Oh, I'm familiar with
I
that
just
name.
knew I just knew
Onyx, Sticky Fingers, and
Yeah.
Fraser
Fingers.
Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just knew they're like hits. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
Right, the main
but I
ones.
didn't know them. But
Yeah. Slam.
I remember
they
his
be
joints
talking
from.
about they be talking about them like they really legends, and I just be like, where
And I
did
see
it-
their
why-
videos
Y'all
popping up
remember-
lately too.
Y'all remember the Def
like,
Jam
what?
fighting game? Def Jam.
Oh,
They
for
were
sure.
doing-
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep every year I think about them bringing it back.
He was all over
Right.
that soundtrack.
Okay,
Sticky Fingers was
remember
all
that.
over
they
that.
got they got a lot of
Sticky
money,
Fingers
and
is
then
all
of
that bunch
course they also Fredro did a lot of acting too.
Yeah.
Mo to the.
Sticky Fingers played Blade at one point.
Doing.
Did he?
Yeah, on a TV show. Like was it UPN? I don't
On
know.
You People's Network?
Yeah, yeah. It was like some. Like,
you
it had to
Negroes.
be like the early 2000s. Like at some point, Sticky Fingers
really?
played Blade. You
There
could
was a
probably
Blade
look
show?
that shit up. Yeah. It didn't
about to
last
do
that
it again,
long.
right?
It didn't last that long.
I think they're about to run it back though. They're about to do Blade again.
Oh yeah, the MCU. Yeah. Actually, they had to fire
Who's
the
playing
director.
Blade?
Dude
Is it
from
Herschel Young or something?
Mahershala Ali.
Herschel Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's Herschel. from.
Mashallah.
You said Herschel started. I was like, don't say Walker, nigga.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he was in the Green Book.
Picture him running lines.
He was
Moonlight,
talking about
yeah.
vampires and werewolves, so that nigga is into that shit.
He definitely showed an interest in
Yeah.
the supernatural.
Before we go, free the Chrisleys.
The Chris's.
The Chrisleys, Todd and Julie
Oh,
Chrisleys.
free Lil Corey and Lil Christian.
Freed-
That's what I was thinking.
Look, oh, the
Who those?
The
Chrisleys.
Chrisleys.
Oh, watch your foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who the fuck is that?
What were they
The
doing?
Chrisleys from
Yo, what were they
Chrisley
doing?
Knows
Tax
Best.
fraud?
Yeah, you kicked the thing a little bit.
Y'all don't know that show?
Well, yo, what was their crime? What crime did they
Like
commit?
some shit with taxes.
It was tax fraud. I thought it was
tax fraud. Yeah,
I thought it was tax
they got. I think
Always
he
the
got
tax fraud.
like
Like
Oh, talking about that old
think
white
he got-
husband and wife.
Wesley
the sassy
Snipes.
white dude.
Yeah, and they got some. and they
He
got
is
some-
hella, yo, he
I
is
love
hella
him.
zesty, bro.
I just loved him.
He talks like a little Southern belle.
Yeah,
He's a white
he does.
dude.
I just went to a customer's house this week, and when he answered the door, I said, "Oh, this man's gay." And then 5 minutes in, he said, "Yeah, this is all my wife's stuff." I said, "Oh, you have a-
There's a lot of them like that. I don't know what that is.
I don't
No,
know
no,
what
no.
that is."
I mean, it
either.
works.
had
What
an
if, I mean, if she's
instructor.
masculine, it works, right?
Kind of.
No,
yeah.
I had to
know.
instruct. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna say.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. I knew somebody.
I mean, he was sassy, bro.
Yeah, I knew someone who was older than me. I'm not gonna say where, but I thought that they were gay. And one time I went to a museum, and it was an instructor, okay, at a school I went to. And I remember with my girlfriend at the time, we went to the NC Museum of History or whatever.
Okay.
And he came in with two other guys, and they, like, he was always like very like, flamboyant.
Yeah.
And then I found out that he has a wife and kid too. And I was like, oh, I thought, and till this day, he's still white. But my friend, he was just like, well, some people like, some guys could just be like just very feminine, like
Just
they're
very
not even-
feminine.
Yeah, and
that's a hard
that
thing
was another
for.
thing. He was like, we got 3 kids and they drive us crazy. I was like,
So yeah,
okay.
no, yeah, because that's one of the hardest things for maybe not just men, but for everybody to realize that sometimes your personality and the way you
just
are
like-
doesn't your sexuality
like they mama.
doesn't
Make you-
Right,
just because
right.
you're very feminine doesn't necessarily mean you're into men. you
Right,
know?
right.
You're just feminine. Some
Right.
guys are just feminine.
No, I mean, it's real.
Yeah.
Plus, not to mention, there were previous generations. They would repress that shit and just get married and have kids.
Oh yeah, then there's that. Yeah,
bro.
My wife knows, but
yeah.
that's between us.
Yeah.
Right.
You
But
know
see,
what I'm saying?
but then
She's
it's
like, he go to
common
truck
for
stops
us.
sometimes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's common for us to make that assumption, though. It's like he can't possibly be this feminine and be straight. So
Yeah,
I have to put in my
exactly.
mind that you're gay.
Right.
So
Yeah,
who
I'm
knows
convinced
which
you're
one
gay,
it is.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought he was, but apparently he's not.
Well, the reason Todd and them got caught was because his partner, aka or alleged ex-lover, was the one that snitched on him because he wanted to break things off.
His alleged ex-lover.
Wait, he had a
It was a
male
dude.
lover.
Or
It was a
woman.
man.
Oh, he had a male lover. Okay, so
Also, he did have a dude.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
really.
Todd was just like, I would
He
never
was-
fuck.
that
Todd
makes
was just
sense.
like, first of all, y'all know me. He was just like, that's not even my type.
Yeah.
Basically, what
That's
he was
how he
saying.
handled it?
That's what he said.
That's how he was just like, come on
He's
now.
not
y'all
even-
He pulled
know.
an Andrew Tate.
He could never pull me.
Andrew
type
Tate,
shit.
wait.
Oh, Andrew Tate's joint. The
But
girl that accused
damn.
him, he was like, she's not even attractive.
Oh,
Instead of saying I didn't do it, he said she's not even attractive.
So like he would
I
do
ain't
it if
gonna
she
lie, I
was.
would probably say some shit like that too. Like, bitch, please.
Did not deny it. Just
Yeah.
Not even
denied that
my
So
she's
it's not attractive enough for me to do that.
Right. It's like, dude, she's
I remember
not
this
even
dude because I work at Massage Gym or whatever. This white woman tried to say that one of my coworkers, this is at about a different location that I work at now, but tried to say that she had been touched inappropriately, and that he was like trying to make a pass at her. And so when it was like presented, he came out and he was just like, "Ma'am, I am not attracted to white women whatsoever." He was just like, I am married, and he was like, my wife is a very beautiful, dark skinned woman. And his wife is dark skinned. She's like chocolate, like she's got beautiful fucking skin, like Keisha from Belly. Like that's how her skin looked. Like she's just dark skinned. He was just like, ma'am, never, no.
Well, that is one thing that I can't say.
He was like, don't ever put that on me.
That is one thing I can't say.
No.
If a busted bitch comes out of nowhere saying AJ fucked before, she might be telling the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, you say what?
That's
Crying.
the only thing that might come back to me.
Crying.
Something crazy might
Man,
come out.
that's
Like,
not
you hit
crazy,
that?
though.
If a busted
That's not
bitch?
crazy.
You know, I was
They can't all be
down bad
cute.
at one point.
Every
I hit
male
some
friend
duds.
crap.
That's a whole fact. So
I've
They can't
already,
all.
I've already,
that's the only thing that I would accept.
You just admitted.
I
okay.
would accept.
I mean, think about how many not attractive women Boozy, like Lil Boozy, left in his trail.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Like,
some duds out there for
What?
sure. Yeah.
But I think women have probably done that even more so than
No,
guys have.
I think
Yeah,
every
they would-
It's
every
not
one of my
viewed the
male
same way, though.
for every
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
male friends, including myself, I believe have done that because I think about I've done that before. So I think everybody got at least one.
Yeah,
Everybody got
some
at least
people
one
don't.
body.
Probably
that's like-
more.
Some people don't,
Yeah.
but it's really rare. But
Right,
But they don't have
100%,
one
yeah.
body that they don't find attractive.
some people don't. Some people really been fucking with bad bitches from start to finish.
I mean, I like to say I do pretty well.
It's
with
rare,
with
but
I think
yeah.
I do pretty
Yeah,
well
it's
with the level.
rare, but I think most men, it's
Most men
like
do
they
it.
take what they can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
So-
cer-
and it's
at
just like,
certain
hey,
points.
true.
This
At certain
chick,
points,
she's
that's
out of
what I'm talking
shape,
about. Even if
but
younger, like I've
Yeah.
had maybe like two that I'm like, y'all never show y'all that.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
yeah.
yeah,
That shit is
I mean,
fine. Look at
do y'all believe in like unconventional attractiveness? Like,
Unconventional.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
think- you
I
think
love an
there are
ugly
people-
nigga that know how to dress.
sure.
I find
for
some.
sure.
I'll
You're getting some coochie from me.
I'll find a strange looking girl, sexy as hell.
Give me all right. Name me like a Hollywood female.
Uma
that's
Thurman.
conventionally unattractive. I don't think she's attractive. Though.
I don't think
not
she's
attractive.
that
She's ugly pretty.
That's exactly.
I know.
It is-
Yeah, because yeah, like
but I don't
ugly
have
pretty
the.
comes-
ugly
I love
pretty-
it.
She's not ugly.
I'm trying to
pretty
think
for
of one.
me.
I'm trying to think of one
She's
that's,
just
that to
regular
me is like
looking to
ugly
me.
pretty.
I think
One that's, like, ugly
I don't
pretty.
know if you've seen this movie called The Menu, but there's this white chick in it
Oh, it's
that
the new one. Yeah, it's a new movie.
the menu.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah. There's just and Anya Taylor-Joy, I believe her name is, but she looks like an alien.
I know who
almost.
you're talking about.
FKA
She's
Twigs.
pretty, but she looks like an alien.
Oh, the
almost.
girl from the chess show. The chess.
Oh,
the
yeah,
main character.
yes,
Yes.
yeah. I think she's
Whoa.
attractive, but at the same time, but she looks like an
right.
alien almost. Like,
You know what I think? It chalks up to like simple as if with her. I think her eye spacing.
Oh, her eye spacing and her eyes are huge.
Yeah.
She looks like a doll. Almost.
She is like they're on either side of her head, basically.
Yeah, so I think she's like unconventionally attractive.
I do agree.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll geek out.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Anya
Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she is unconventionally attractive.
Yeah, she looks like she was
y'all
born on a
seen
different planet.
okay, so the Denzel movie where he's the pilot and he flies the plane. That woman, that white lady, I think she's kind of unconventionally
White woman. I
attractive.
haven't seen that movie in a while. White woman.
I have no idea what her name is, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, she this Anya
What's
chick
your
is,
name?
yeah.
Yeah, she looked kind of like an alien, right? Like,
Low key, yeah.
like everybody says that. Like everybody says.
She does. She was like a pretty alien.
She
Like,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
an
like
alien.
she's not ugly, but it's but she
If
just
her
looks
skin was
odd.
green, it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I'd be like, oh, okay. Where
And
you
also,
from?
like,
where are you from?
if you were gonna hook up with an alien, she'd probably be like that.
That's
Yeah.
top. That looks
That's
like
the
top
one.
tier
Top tier
alien.
alien,
It
yeah.
looks like top
people
tier
from
alien.
Mars
like,
came here
like
looking
would y'all
like
hook
that.
up with an alien if she had like human-looking parts? Yeah, if she was.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
I would hook up with an alien in general.
I would just be scared to figure out. I'm just,
The Greys, the
depictions of
Even
reptilians.
if it
I
was
don't-
like, what
I
if he had
don't-
like tentacles and shit? You know what I mean?
well, alien.
I be watching tentacle hentai.
Oh my god.
Alien pussy doesn't excite me as much as what sex might be. In
Those
Avatar
robots one with
world.
the like giant
Yo.
cocks
No,
and
the
tentacles
sex,
and
the
stuff.
sex in the Avatar world.
That's like
With the
that's
little-
mind sex. That's
yeah.
like you have like your
Tails.
brains are having sex.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
That I'm more interested in figuring out what that's hitting for.
I don't know, man.
here's
I
what's
think
crazy,
I just.
though.
Go ahead.
Don't they see like your whole life when you do that with an avatar? Like, you do the avatar style, like they watch your whole, like they experience your trauma,
Yeah.
like all that. Damn, do you really
Like
want
how
to do
you
that?
really
It's a
connect with
halo.
somebody type
Every
shit.
time you have sex with somebody, do you really want them to like have that
Nah.
whole
It's
shit?
a therapy session. every time you
Well,
have
I
sex.
can tell you right now, it'll cut down the amount of partners a nigga wants.
Yes,
Yeah,
it would.
that's
Yes,
true.
it would. You
I
see
ain't
the
telling
dirty
nobody.
shit.
I don't gotta tell you what happened. You can just see it. That's
Yeah.
correct for me.
This is what you signed up for, nigga.
Especially
literally-
And it's like one
Literally.
detail stick like, yo, why'd you do that to her, yo?
Especially if
damn.
you're still doing a traditional sex positions and then connecting. So you
Yeah.
got
Whoa.
penetration and connection.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd
That's
be
true.
crazy.
They have genitalia, right?
I don't really. I'm not like.
I
I think they
fascinated
do
by
because
alien.
they
Yeah.
cover themselves.
I just want to see a 3 titty bitch. That's all.
3 titty. bitch.
Oh, then watch Total
That would be
Recall.
wild.
How about
That'd be
we can
wild.
see that
Extra titty.
regularly?
Yeah,
There's a girl on
Total
Twitter
Recall.
that claims
That
she
would
has
be pretty
two
cool.
pussies.
Right, yeah, a double pussy would be wild.
Yeah,
you seen
but
Total Recall?
I've been trying to find uncensored pictures.
The
She's real
original
good.
one.
She got them tight on the internet. I'm trying to just see what it looks like.
She's real good. She got him.
She got them. She got them pictures blurred up just because I'm like, what does it look like?
Yeah, but how much
Yeah.
function does the second one
I think
have?
that she was pretty much saying, because I saw an interview with her. She was like, second one, like you can use it, but it's way shallower. Like it's just.
probably
like,
didn't feel good to her.
Yeah, it probably doesn't.
Yeah.
I can't think of any interesting looking people that are attractive. Like
I would have to see them. Yeah, I would have to because I'm
before she
sure
turned-
there has been.
before she turned to Elliot. What was her name?
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page is cute to me.
Yeah, she was cute.
Agreed. She is cute. Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
But she. I mean, she turned, but she didn't do anything.
She looked the fucking same.
did.
All she
Literally
did was
did
cut her hair
Juno and all
Kinda
that.
cut her
and put a
hair,
pair of
yeah.
Birkenstocks.
I
in.
really like Christina Ricci and Reese.
Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci and Reese Witherspoon.
That's an interesting
Reese
one. Yeah.
Witherspoon.
The
Yeah,
foreheads. I
that's
really
an
like
interesting
them. Reese Witherspoon and Christina
the
Ricci.
foreheads.
Them foreheads. I love them foreheads.
like, I love
I've
the
always
forehead.
loved Reese Witherspoon. Come here. Cause I know
I'm just
you.
Google. I'm just
A
going.
good forehead is
Reese
always
Witherspoon
I'm just
nice.
going
is
to
from-
Google weird, sexy.
Unconventionally
Celebrities.
sexy. Yeah.
Yeah, unconventional.
Unconventional sexy.
Yeah, because if you get weird sexy, you might get something else.
Michelle
Yeah,
Rodriguez
you're gonna get some real.
Michelle
Michelle Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Weird shit.
Yeah,
with them dark ass eyes.
she has like some fucking like, she has a glare that's like I can
I love
fucking
it.
kill you.
I love it. Kill the pussy.
When she was in Girl Fight or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah,
the-
that is.
the diff-
But unconventional. I definitely. But yeah, there is like a certain. Some ways that can almost be more attractive than like regular conventional.
yeah, it's almost
prettiness
odd
if they carry themselves in a very sexy way. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost kind of funny that we even call it unconventional because these are probably just average looking people. But
Right.
but we're so inundated with super attractive people in our media that
Yeah.
we see
A
average
average
people
person.
as
unconventional.
barely attractive.
Well,
Yeah.
well, so they like
And
those,
then we're all average too. So it's just like, well, we're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
ourselves.
Well, those people that fit that category of like unconventionally pretty, I think they do have one or two features that are outstandingly beautiful to them. It's just they're
Yeah.
placed amongst, like they're placed weird, or there's something that's weird about them. Like the Anya girl.
Yeah.
She has really pretty eyes. She has
Yeah.
very big eyes, which actually big eyes are attractive to most people. Like
Yeah.
large eyes, like
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
I love big eyes.
Yeah, big eyes are pretty. Most people they find them pretty, and like they're just spaced weird, and
Yeah.
so she looks like a
Yeah.
fucking alien.
But then you look
and
at
it's like
yeah. No, I was just gonna say, and
You
then
know?
but look at somebody like Reese Witherspoon. She's just a normal looking white
oh,
chick.
here's one,
Yeah,
Julia
and-
Roberts.
Julia
gigantic
Roberts.
mouth.
Oh, yeah,
Gigantic
big
mouth.
smile, yeah.
But she is pretty though.
But yeah, she's traditionally pretty.
she's
I
a
would
pretty
say.
woman. Oh, I guess she.
Yes. Oh, did you mean to do that? Did you mean to
I
say
like
pretty
what you
woman?
did there.
Well done.
Oh wow, you're right.
She was in the movie. So you didn't even notice you did that. That is crazy.
I missed it
I love
completely.
that.
No.
I love that.
He said
In
like
that movie-
Julia Roberts. Yeah, she's a pretty woman.
She's a
but
pretty woman.
She was.
Oh,
she
yeah,
got
yeah,
famous
she's
for being in a
from-
Her
movie
and
called Pretty
Sandra
Woman.
Bullock, I really enjoyed
They
them.
did their best to try to make her not look attractive in that movie too.
Which,
She was still too fine, though.
Still was bad.
Yeah.
So I do agree. Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's kind of.
I get
Erin
that.
Brockovich. I want to watch that now.
Huh?
She was a
Hey.
bad bitch.
Oh,
Erin
Aaron
Brockovich.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go.
All right, bye, fuckers.
It is oh well.
That's it.
That's a abrupt ending. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Like, comment,
Yes,
share,
yes.
subscribe. Everything the 30 podcast, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Later, y'all.
One thing that was kind of sad.
Because it's 3:30.
Like a woman said, a black woman said, like if you if you Google beautiful women, black women don't even show up.
That don't pull up. Oh,
They don't pull up. So then that's a whole other thing too. Like, can black women be unconventionally attractive?